Oh, yes. Yes, the important people.
Oh,
Oh, dude, he's just doing it to prove you wrong. Amazing.
yeah, he's literally flaming you by turning it on. Greg has an amazing reaction.
It was not. It was not. Yeah, I was like,
Greg's reaction.
I mean, I could turn my camera on, but it's all fucked up, and I can only put it in one position, and it's not a good angle.
The best part about like watching Greg react to something is like he'll just like you just like make a face, like pause, like contemplate your situation, and then like react. And it's the best.
See, this is exactly why I don't have whereby up when we play, because I would get self-conscious about these things, and honestly, I like forget.
No, it's
sometimes
not even. It's actually amazing.
I do it all for y'all.
You're beautiful. Oh. It's true.
Hell yeah.
Oh, God.
I don't know if I should. She doesn't really have art yet either. She's like, I have like a token prepared. Like it's just one of the old ones Pat made for me.
Nah, I'm okay.
But I don't. What are you doing?
I've been reading books.
I think we all did, yeah.
Yeah, like most of us.
I mean, I'm 4.5. Like, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Lucius.
Yeah, boy, power surge now, muggles. Although I was really, really tempted to pick one level of trickery domain cleric. Well, I want to be two levels.
I'm flipping a coin right now, Heather. Pick heads or tails.
Heads.
Okay.
I'm gonna make a vote for the side of the coin.
It was tails. So I guess I'm playing English today.
You sound disappointed. Just play the new one.
As soon as you flip the coin, you already know what you want.
She doesn't have. I know, but like she doesn't have a. She doesn't have a boon. She doesn't have art. Her character sheet's like not finished. So like.
Later next week, I'll make her the art eventually. Soonish. Oh yeah, he was gonna be peers. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Baby, give me a sec. How do I do it again?
You just click on the word hit die. Just click on the word hit die under your health.
I'm working on it.
By your death save, it says hit die. What do you get at level 5 as a fighter? Like, yeah, right, yeah, you're right.
Oh boy, I get to tear people in half twice. 2 people per turn instead of 1 person per turn. Nice.
2 corpses for the price of 1. Come on down to Adonis's Corpse Emporium.
That's just how he is. Yeah.
The leaders.
Just like the sword just like swings in a circle around him, and he's just like being pulled along. Like it just does like helicopter moves. Like
he's on like air and shit.
That's the best gear.
I just imagined like some tiny man being pulled around by the sword. They literally put a quote in the game. Sound.
They literally put a quote in the game of him just fucking getting dizzy because he's spinning too much. Like what?
What? Why would you?
Holy.
It's just
Lee do be saying stuff.
Lee do be saying stuff.
Lee, what did you just try to roll? A 2d8 plus 8? Because you just rolled 28 plus 8. Like you didn't do math. Like you just did math, not. Oh, I see. Okay. Pug. Holy shit. That's amazing to watch.
Took a Red Bull right before this.
I love that function.
I've done. Wait, how many hit die is it? What do you mean extra?
Uno.
Okay, yeah. Then I've done my hit die. I've done my leveling. I've done my level 6 little fancy dance. I'm ready to go. Run, ready to go. I'm sorry. I'll never be ready to go.
Oh, God.
Bacon cookies. That's another one of.
Oh my God.
It's another one of Kathos' hidden loves and hobbies. Besides plants, he loves to bake cookies.
My profession.
It's really, yeah. I mean, this garden was ruined by all of this.
Oh my God.
It's been a rough couple.
Can we
please
get a session where somebody steps on one of Kathos' plants and he just goes insane? And like
45 minutes of a monologue from Kathos about, watching yourself and watching the plants.
If something happens to Shalissa or Jasper, there will be no monologue. Only fireball.
They call him the Plant Man.
And the fifth watch was no more after a fireball and incinerated the entire.
I'll be putting that +5 or whatever to investigation in good use.
He's the man you sent to kill the fucking fireball.
I don't know if it'll ever be relevant tonight, but now my passive perception is 18.
Holy, that's a big peepee.
Flexing that big PP on us.
Pat's coming, and Phoenix Bag is supposed to come, right? Oh no, not Phoenix Bag. Jessica. Did you catch the Rona?
Rody.
Coronavirus.
The Rona Reno. Hi, Pat. Hi.
Hey, sorry I'm late.
That's okay.
You are.
Sorry, I fucking work at a pharmacy and it's been so hellish.
I'm sure.
You are essential. Get it.
I wish I wasn't. I'd much rather be unemployed and dying than.
All right.
Gang. Yeah, we.
That'd be like, give me the Rona so I can do more art.
Yeah, seriously. All right, one sec. Let me grab my horns. We'll be right back.
I love how that's like casual. Like, yeah, just let me grab my horns. One sec. Oh, Ed,
I need to fucking get a hold of my makeup.
Pog?
I need a new blonde wig.
Oh god.
This special tools will help me later.
Oh my god. No. If I were to bring a mime into the goddamn Uranium Fever game, the backstory is that there's just like the same way there's like the Kings who's just like latched onto the Elvis persona. There's gonna be a mime gang.
Oh my god.
Everyone is gonna be like just the roughest of the bunch.
Gang.
That's incredible. I love it. Can't wait to see it.
Mime gang.
But I'd envision a mime for the D&D universe thing, because that just makes it a whole lot easier to get around if you got access to magic or something.
No, of course.
It's better living through.
Oh my god, I fucking opened Netflix instead of Roll20.
I mean, it's pretty much the same.
Right?
Pat really doesn't want to be here.
I do want to be here. Oh my god. This is the highlight of my evening.
This is the highlight of my week.
Bro, he probably just says hello with the fucking dangerous to go. He's flexing his channel points at this point.
Yo! What's that?
This man's like, you think you're a Diesel Shot fan? Every message I text in chat is a dangerous to go alone. You think you have a measly amount of channel points? I invented the channel points.
Literally.
See, that's not announcements.
Uh-oh. What'd you lose this time, Lee?
That's scheduling nightmare, Lee. I mean, it's okay though. I don't think.
What was I opening up? Diesel Shot. Oh wait, no, wrong. Whoops.
Pat using
I'm so
computer
bad.
on Megalo. Yeah.
What happened? Oh my god! Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Danger.
Are you gonna delete it and then double at people? Do it. Do it. Do it. Oh, Lee, apparently you're muted on stream.
Ah!
I said, who know what in the way?
How do you open it in an app? I'm so retarded. I'm so dumb. I'm sorry. It's usually comfortable with that.
Yes.
We stand a call out, Queen. All right, am I coming through now? And
I don't know.
quick test.
Can you hear?
Drop F's and
It's
tab
definitely
for
through my fucking mic. 1 second.
human decency.
We are such a professional outfit. Like I can't even
mean,
begin to stress how professional I am right now.
At least we can start the game, and then
Yeah, that's me all the fucking time.
apparently
I'm
you're
so-
good. Apparently you're good.
I'm just the worst.
Yeah, I'm good, but I'm coming
Kicking
through my
myself here.
headset, and I would rather be coming through something that isn't my headset because it's literally
would
lower
make it
quality
sticky.
audio. But jacking this thing in and jacking it out, I mean, jacking this thing off just isn't working for us. Phoenix bag, thank you for the host.
Definitely
That's
time for me to start drinking.
Yeah.
Look, I was fucking work at noon, taking care of people who can't read.
Yeah, so the perfect time.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Oh god damn, am I getting skipped frames? Q Prime, is the stream holding up?
Oh my god.
On God. If this live stream refuses to
Yo,
work,
this is such a cursed day. This entire day.
I will commit
Sure.
war crimes in Bosnia and Herzegovina.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Alright, we
God.
have to,
Yes.
we have
Speaking
to
of war
undo
crimes.
this entire day.
Yes, Greg?
Apparently, you could make custom banners in Bannerlord with a little third-party code.
Bro, you can make banners in the game called Bannerlord. Pug.
What's
All right,
what is
Rainbow.
this?
I'm about to send you to the
Originally-
Shadow Realm.
originally- you
Isn't the
can't.
whole game about making
Originally-
banners? Isn't that the point?
Originally, you
Yeah.
cannot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you can't make your own custom banner in the fucking native game,
Oh.
which is bullshit.
That's,
Yeah, I know,
Oh
right?
my-
Why'd you call it that?
What?
For 10
Yeah,
years?
what a debate, dude. I thought it was just a banner management game. Hello?
No.
Oh
All
my
right.
God.
That's
So
essentially what Mountain Blade
we
is.
we we
This is
have
constant management.
we have faced many travails to come here tonight to be together
Yes.
here tonight, and you know, I think that person's down for the count. Hold on.
Who's down for the count?
One moment.
I love how many barrels of Knoll Hooch we have.
Fiendish Bag, are you watching this right now?
Oh,
Swing King of Swing.
If you only gotta think. What's the line again?
Yeah. You wanna
I
hop
don't
in?
need a thing.
You wanna hop in this one? It looks like we're loading 5 of 6. Swing wanna come out and swing for this one too?
Don't mean a thing if there ain't got that swing.
I can arm wrestle him finally.
All right, I'm sorry, y'all. I've eaten like 20 minutes just failing technical support here. What do we still
Oh my
have?
goodness.
Oh yeah, shit is looking choppy, isn't it? Hi, hey Jade, thank you for coming by. We love our community, folks. We love to see it. Beautiful.
Unlock.
Arching pad here.
Apparently it's movie night for him.
Oh, it's moving with the kids. Oh, that's so sweet though. Oh,
Yeah.
we do love to see it though.
We stand a good father.
Best dad on the channel. I may or may not give you a daddy role, and I'm not going to give you a daddy role in the Discord.
Okay,
But
stop.
I might give you a best
Yeah, I
father.
don't think
with,
we should say the word daddy roll on the fucking live stream. We might get the wrong tags.
a good father role. How about that?
Yeah.
There we go.
We'll give you.
Same thing.
Oh my God! Look at more beautiful fucking art of Adonis. Amazing. Hold on, copy
Oh,
image address.
was that just like?
I mean, in the Twitter, in the fucking Twitter. I'm such a booger. In the
They
Twitter.
just splooged art on you.
The
Just like
Twitter.
on the
It's-
Adonis is so cute.
That person gave me really good, like, that only cost like $25.
Wow,
No
that's great
way.
fucking
Yeah.
value.
That is, yeah. What the hell, yo? You
I feel
They're great.
got a link queen?
I'm like-
Yeah, they're I mean,
so
they're
fast,
watermarked. They're
too.
watermarks
Yeah,
on it.
trash
And
too.
I
Oh,
just,
is it?
I just added them on Twitter. I made a status.
Oh,
Oh my goodness.
we love
that
to
is
see it.
lovely.
Trash 2, wonderful. Heather, in case you know, is an artist who is not unemployed right now and is patronizing her unemployed artist friends with commissions because she's a goddess. So we
I don't
stand,
think patronizing,
we-
you mean patroning.
we stand a pro art queen.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, all right.
Already
So,
been 3. It's dangerous to go. All right, we need to make that more
did we
expensive.
get what? Forever needs it, y'all. All right. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah. So the first dangerous to go alone, Onuzo Hent comes over and says, "Hey," and he's just like scratching at his nose. He looks like he might have been inhaling something. He's soon as the burn marks from his nose. He's like, "Hey, I think I found something that might help you with the slooges." He has like 3 laden sacks. They seem to be full of salt. He's like, "Hey, that ice salt. I might have borrowed a little of it. Yeah, I think I found a sludge remover."
Oh shit!
Yeah. Thing is, these bags are real tight, so all you gotta go do is give them a little throw, and they'll.
What? Amazing.
Anti-sludge grenades, pug.
Oh, wunderbar. And how much do you want for them?
And he's like, "Oh, well, I mean, you did save my life, and say if I didn't pay you back, I'd die. So, maybe they're worth
Yeah,
about
that's
as much
true.
as yeah."
Good.
Unuzo Hent's like,
Lovely.
also, you see, part of his mustache has actually been tragically burned off by this incident.
Oh no!
And like the
Oh,
thing
no.
that comes off is like he's like trying to he's holding half his mustache. He's like, I gotta go deal with this. Let me go get the hair mending wax.
When we see him again, it should be like drawn on, like the rest of it.
Amazing.
It's like half of it is like drawn on his face.
As we get that alteration from Silky. So yeah, the gang is heading out to the Sloogy bookstore now. Would anybody like to give like the 3-sentence summary of what happened last time on Sloogy Bookstore Adventures? I know Pat was there. I know Greg was there.
I was not there.
Well, I mean, I could do it if nobody else wants.
The only thing
I realize I was muted. If you want to go,
oh, you were
no,
muted.
Greg,
Greg, by all means.
Please, Greg, I'm eating. You should go.
I'm gonna shift Z. Yeah. Kato's story time.
Okay, so last time we were down at the Sushi bookstore, we found a lot more Stooges, obviously. A lot of weird shit happened. How would I describe this? A bunch of Fae just teleported into the town square after we fought some Stooges. That made getting into the actual bookstore itself a lot harder. It took a lot longer, but when we got in, it was gross. And there seemed to be Stooges that were adapting to their environments or things that they touched. The Chartreuse Stooges seemed, I don't know, my guess is that they came from the alchemy lab that we found in the basement of the bookstore. The greenish Stooges, fuck. I think they absorbed some plant matter or maybe one of the Fae creatures or something like that. They got all acidic. I don't really know. But it looks like their base form is that purple sludge. We've been using these tablets that we found to kind of contain the mess. We've kind of contained it to this one hole that we found in that basement. There's a lot of... Last time I remember, there was like shit moving around in there. Shit, it was gross, it was fucked. And we were just like, alright, let's just contain it until we can come back and clean this up. Here we are. Coming back to clean this up. Did I leave anything out? Or
No, I think that's last time on Freistadt, and yeah.
That was pretty good. Yeah.
You guys roll up outside of the bookstore, and you see that there's the usual damage, but yeah, some people are still outside guarding it, but most of the people have Wingardium Garnivosum inside, and yeah, because they've moved the tablets that they had holding back the sludge inside of the place. Yeah, anybody got any questions, comments, concerns about the sludginess before you go in?
I think I see a whole different set of like something wrong. I think I'm on the wrong map or something. I don't know.
You see a whole new. Oh, fuck!
I see like this over here. I don't. There we go. Oh, okay. Cool. Wait, looters.
They're actually not looters. What were you guys? What were you seeing?
We were in the basement before.
I was
seeing
just came back to the streets.
Yeah, so you see some people who are helping out defend the place. You got any moves before you head in? Yeah, there's just randomly like a table out there. They were using it like as.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I was muted. I was like, "Was ist das?"
Yeah, these guys. You see, there's actually like some like tankards here. They've actually been like having some drinks, like
They're just chilling.
Yeah, they're just chilling.
People who are in the middle of a crisis should stay the fuck at home and not come out and like have drinks in the middle of the streets. Like, you could catch sliminess from these guys. They could eat you and turn you into slime babies.
They're gonna give us ligma. Oh no.
No.
And also, it's like a fairy symbol. I don't know if it's cursed and shit. You all just started like touching it and drinking off of it.
What's ligma?
This guy's like.
Someone just won a prize.
What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? This is a fairy table. It just looks like a table to me with a strangely stored like grain to its wood, which I mean, a little odd, but I've seen stranger things. He gesticulates to the Slouged bookstore behind him.
Well, one of the strangest things I've personally seen made that table and brought it here to like arm wrestle on. So I don't know. I just feel like they're tricky fairy people. You never know. They might have cursed that table.
Oh,
I just think it was unwise to drink off of it. It's alright. I mean, obviously, it must be fine, but.
oh, Val.
No,
I mean,
it's still a little responsible.
Hans, how you feeling? He's like, oh, I actually haven't felt so good since I took my mid-morning drink. He's like, are you sure that it wasn't just all of the schnapps? I don't think it went well with whatever else you were drinking. He's like, yeah, look, I know, but the milk was going to go bad if I didn't drink it. Yeah, I'm not thinking that's how that works, but okay. I'm not thinking you should be drinking the things that are
I'm
going...
eating.
Hans is like, oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, Debbie Pay is leaning on the barricade, finishing her meal from the fifth watch, fresh out of it. Like, well, yeah, I'm thinking they have gone downstairs, and they all set up with the barrier tablets. So we're upstairs just to, warn anyone away who wanted to, like, I don't know, loot the area. Dirty looters. You wouldn't happen to see any around, would you?
Yeah.
Nine.
Great. Yep. No, I haven't seen any.
Not that I can.
Nice first response, guys.
That's so good,
Can
yeah.
can I roll insight?
Yeah, you can roll insight.
I don't know.
I don't think I need to roll. I feel like I know these guys are full of shit. I'll roll it anyway.
What? Not much better.
Yeah, you feel like they were telling the truth, and they're not actually looters. Lee just forgot to change the names on these ones. And they were just local guys who were helping defend the barricade, but there's not militia and a guard around anymore because they're inside.
Okay.
Oh,
Looters and
guess-
peasants look exactly the same.
Guess we should go inside and help, right?
Yeah, that's the solid job.
What is our goal today, by the way? We're just here to kill
Kills
Slough?
this
we're going
guy.
into the hole. There's a hole that's being contained that's full of more sutures.
God.
Yeah. Oh God, Adonis is gonna have to face like his coming of age fear in like a very symbolic way.
What's my oh,
Wow.
Alex is
also,
an adult.
I
Leave him
think-
alone.
I should mention before we go in there, I think there's a possibility that some of the sloochers might have absorbed like a runaway knoll or two, so watch out for especially fucked up
Das ist nicht so gut.
sloochers.
Mein Lied. Das ist nicht so gut. So anyway. Let's go clean up the room.
Okay, so like random elements of this map just aren't there anymore, and it's making me really freaked out because the same thing was true in the Slough bookstore. If Roll20 is just randomly deleting my maps, I will literally kill someone.
I had something similar happen to.
Hold on, wait a minute. Is there still the light layer is still in place?
Yeah,
right?
yeah, the light's
yeah,
good.
yeah.
The light's good. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, maybe you were saying something similar happened to a friend.
Yeah, like his whole map got like it wasn't like a tile set map like this. Like it was just like a pretty like drawn map. So he just kind of like put it back onto the Roll20 and it was fine. But yeah, something similar happened to him the other day. Like his whole map was just gone. And
Das
like
ist wirklich nicht so gut.
all the like tokens he plays and stuff too.
I think I would go batshit. I think people would become harmed as a result of that event.
Hear that, Roll20?
What
You're
would
being
you have
threatened.
done?
Yeah.
Like headstrong, take you on. Headstrong will suck off anyone. You know, like,
Did you just say you'll okay.
my head game is strong. I'll take on anyone.
Oh, I get it now. Oh. Why am I here instead of calm banging? Why?
All right. So point is, you guys are going. Yeah, it's strong. Yeah, so it's Luigi, but you guys know that down around this corner is the way to the basement.
Yeah.
I'm most letting you
Then
guys move through it, just and this sticky,
I
icky
also
stuff
know
counts as difficult terrain, which is important to remember.
Lucia's like, Lucia like beckons to Adonis. She's like, "Help me over it."
No,
No.
help me over
Ladies,
it.
please. Allow me to help.
Deputy Pay to help me over it.
She would extend her hand in the most like elegant futch.
I feel like
dark
she
way
would. I feel like she'd do one of these, like a flex, and she would just have both me. Like I'd be hanging onto one arm, and like Lou should be hanging onto the other arm, and you just walk us across.
Oh yeah, no, actually, honestly, she could do that. Lee, I'm gonna make a strength exert.
Yeah, different system, but yes, athletics.
What are they called?
Athletics check.
Yeah. Oh no, I can't.
Yikes.
Damn.
That was
Ouch.
all right. So the elegant hand gesture to Adonis stands, and then she tries to kind of hoist hoity-toity Rainbow's character up on her shoulder and sort of just like it's awkward. Like it doesn't work. It doesn't work.
You're like, sorry, Queen, gotta hoof it. But
Adonis
Adonis,
kind of. He's like Adonis is like holding his cloak.
useless.
He's like holding his cloak.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
sadly stepping
Lucia's
through.
Lucia's like kind of like hiking her skirt up to like her knees a little bit to like avoid this dude. Like she's like, "You goddamn Charters, so useless."
He's really glad he wears boots right now.
Yeah, mir auch.
Das Boots.
Same.
Yeah, so Soren, you do see a hole in the floor here, which is rimmed with violet sludge.
Violet, you turn in violet. Violet.
Are you trying to get across that? This way?
If we could just
That
go
would be
north
a
and
lot
around.
faster. Yeah, we can do that.
It's
I mean, if you don't have a way across, it's kind of a moot point.
I'll go first.
Thank you.
Kein Problem. See, nothing. It's all empty here. We killed all the things that were here.
Lucia's just like muttering to herself, like, if this doesn't come out, I swear.
Oh, there's still oil here? That's sweet. That might.
Wait for
This-
me.
If this stains my clothes.
What in the goddamn? No.
Well,
What in the cock and doodle is cilantro?
What's this
there's
line?
like a.
That's oil. The slick of oil. Yeah, you guys move down the stairs. Soren, you want to be moved down the stairs as well?
Might as well.
Badoop. And I think I removed the invisibility line from here.
Oh, I should have done.
I can remove it from up here too, because honestly, it's not necessary when you're not in a donjon in particular.
We're not in the dungeon.
Well, I mean, yeah, the top levels seem to be safe. And you see that there's some militia down here who are like, you know, hanging out, enjoying the beer, and they're like, oh, hello.
Wait, what?
And Vork comes over and says,
Or,
what's
how do you do?
hello, yeah.
Is that still in here?
Yeah, well, you know,
Right.
we've having to, you know, keep an eye on the situation. And the brother Tansen was saying that he was worried something might surge up out of the tunnel in a most sludge-like fashion.
Then if I was right.
Let's come out. Oh.
That's just a
Very
concern.
good. What are these things on the floor? Are these like what?
That's
Is
so like that's like
What?
that's like a burst. So over here is like a burst beer drenched barrel. This is like stuff like wood that's like fallen from the floor. That's from like the ceiling above you, like beams from the
Okay.
rafters above. So you can step on them and it's not difficult terrain.
Okay. Alright,
But
well,
yeah, so
great job.
you guys have like an impromptu barricade you left here last time. Timothy
Yeah,
is
yeah.
cowering a little.
Tim, what do you say, my boy? How are you doing?
Oh, you know, I'm feeling pretty good. But whew, a lot better now that you're here because you can do the thing that makes it go bing.
Well,
That's That's what they fill the cup up for.
Indeed.
Deputy Pate is casually unbarricading the wall.
All right. Some of the militia are like, and Vork's like, yeah, just let the professionals do their work. You two flank around that corner, and Brother Tanzan and I will be like by this, by in the corner, and we'll all just sort of be ready in case anything happens. But
Yeah. Good.
I heard DBT is DBZ initially, and I was like, what?
I like that she has like an acronym. That's cool.
It's actually DBP. It should be DBP.
Deputy tested.
Yeah, DBP.
Deputy
Deputy.
Deputy taxed.
Deputy period. All right, so you clear the hole, and you do hear a certain swapping of swooges.
Yeah. After I was sold to another family, I briefly had a younger brother. I know what that is.
So how does the group stance up and advance?
But
They're probably gonna come in from like you're right.
No. This is the entrance down here where Deputy is.
Oh, I'm gonna be right behind her.
I'm where I am.
good boy. Strange saying it that way. I'm so used to saying good boy.
All right, and I guess you guys are gonna wait for them to go down before you advance further, or?
Well, is Deputy Page?
Yeah. All right. So all right. So basically, I've just cleared. This is Deputy Page. You see this when you go down.
Wunderbar. So, I suppose it is time for us to engage in action. What does charging look like in this system? I totally
it
forget.
doesn't exist unless you take a special feat.
Ugh. Can't get. So, I mean, like, initiative hasn't started, right? Can I use a surprise round to charge up against someone?
Yeah, so roll me athletics. Just you're wearing boots that make you not get stuck by this shit. So you know.
I do. Hey, that's better than my last roll.
Oh my god, this music.
Ah, yes. The music has started again. Amazing. Miraculous.
Oh yeah, it's time for the blobby samba. All right, so you're rushing. Are you trying to reach the violet sludge?
I mean, honestly, if I can, if I can get like here in this.
All right. Well, I'll tell you where you get after Adonis.
Here?
You see your hero, Deputy Page, charge head first down the stairs. What do you do?
Oh fuck!
I'm gonna.
Oh fuck! This is okay.
Step up.
Everything's okay. This is all right. I'm definitely
Take a look.
not gonna
All
die.
right, things are looking a little like there's like some sludges. You can't help but notice there's some like chartreuse sludges off to the side.
Oh nah, bro. That's like one of the first things I fought in this game.
Your girl Deputy Page just be like, Leroy Jenkins!
Oh boy.
Boss is fine. Everything is fine. This is fine. This is fine.
I'm gonna see what happens.
All right, so you're gonna hang there.
I'm gonna preemptively cast.
Lee, I'm going to continue my assault on that violet slip.
I got you.
I guess we can't really be stealthy here, can we?
You might be able to. You didn't come in yet.
Yeah, but it's kind of like they're in line of sight. Like,
Well,
What's happening?
welcome to the dungeon! Changes day by day!
How is this area illuminated?
So, one way of putting it is that it's not. Another way of putting it is I'm not going to make you worry about lighting in this dungeon.
Oh, okay.
well, I'm rolling south then. Because, yeah, there's a lot of enemies and I can't even see the whole room. Heck.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so you're stealth at an 11.
Wow.
So Soren, how would you? Are you pulling up behind Lush?
I mean, if I see her try to stealth in as well, I'm gonna try to stay stealthy as well, just to not spoil that. But if I also see Deputy Page sprinting in, I don't know how much that's gonna make a difference, but we'll try it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I feel like.
Okay. Oh well,
So
yeah. So this one becomes very hard to see. You free to post yourself up where you'd like to be when initiative begins. But so Deputy Page makes it to about here, right? And now this reference is gonna be lost on Deputy Page, but you guys know Super Mario Sunshine, right?
Huh?
Yeah.
9.
Yeah.
So the goop raises up with a twang and with an over-exaggerated lunging 2008 era idle animation, just
my
sort
God.
of the gross sludge, bring out of the ground, and it's initiative time.
Okay. Well, Lee, if I did get that action before the thing sprung out of the grossness, would I?
You tried to sprint to the violet sludge.
Would I still get my bonus though?
You are surprised by this. No, is another way of putting that.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Why did I switch into a French accent?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Also,
Fair enough.
how many gray slide sludges do I have here? There's one.
Okay. Yes.
There's one.
Yeah, finally, we're getting some real rolls for real Kentos.
Because I'm the real Keithos. All the other Keithos.
I really am. I think I'm gonna fucking multi-class and trickster cleric.
Yeah. That just reminded me. Pat. Did you take?
I have not leveled up,
Okay.
but I would like to.
Do you want to just go ahead and before all this begins, roll me a cleric hit die plus con mod because you know you're gonna do it anyway, just to have the HP, if nothing else, because the HP might be worth a lot in this fight.
Cleric 5e.
It's a D8. Yeah, it's a D8. It's a D8.
Cleric.
Remember, was like, I know. Trivia. Soren, it is your turn. You're sneaky.
Please be decent.
D8.
Oh, thank fuck.
I'm
And-
guessing I have to go into the hole here to see everything.
Yeah, and so like each of these three,
7.
everything from the hole on is difficult terrain.
I can't even see yet, but I will try to rush. Oh, I can't even go that way.
Your VHP might actually fucking matter!
Yeah, I'm gonna just basically post up there and just fire a short bow right at this.
Pat, what's your con mod?
It's a +1. So I've already
And
added
other
it.
terrifying questions.
And, all right.
I've
So
already added it, Lee.
either
It's
fresh
all
visit-
good right now.
Awesome. So Nillers, you took an action. Forgive me for forgetting what you said.
I just took a short bow shot at the sludge, the big one.
The gross sludge.
Yes.
All right. Now, is that advantage for your ally being nearby or something?
Well, no. So I think I'm in stealth. I don't know if that helps, but I just.
Oh, yes. You're attacking from stealth. So you attack from stealth for advantage. Yeah, that's a hit.
Okay.
9 sneak attack. Oof, the 1.
Well.
Yeah, so you open up that with a 14 damage volley. As the air goes kabook, and then dissolves inside of the gross sludge.
I think that should be my turn. Actually, can I use a cunning action to try to, like, I don't know, hide again? Or was that a little weird?
I think you can do that, but I think you have to be out of line of sight. Additionally, like, technically speaking, you can't stand here. So, like, I guess you're, like, under Adonis. Or, like, yeah, basically.
Well, I only went, let's see how far I went here. That's... No, never mind.
That's
Actually,
the
I might
thing.
just take a cunning action to dash back out. Just, like, pop in and pop out.
All right, yeah, sure.
Oh my goodness.
You want to toggle out? All right.
But yeah,
It's-
that should be my turn.
It's the real Kathos' turn.
All right. Well. All right.
Ooh,
See what
I
we
think
can
the
say.
I think the party's placement might make it hard for Kathos to get in there
Oh fuck.
because everything under Lucian Adonis is difficult terrain.
So I can't even get in here.
Ooh,
That's what it's looking like.
I'm the only one with
Oh my
mobility
fucking
here.
God. So I'm gonna get over here, and in my rage and frustration, I'm gonna use a different spell. I've been
And
Reduced
in
to
his
this.
rage, he killed her. No!
F's in chat.
I do want to hit that guy too, but fuck it. Let's. Oh, I think this is good. I think this is good. I like this. I'm gonna put up fucking thing right here.
Do you like it? Do you love
There
it? Do
we
you
go.
want some more of it?
Are you fireballing, good sir?
The fireball is gonna go right the fuck there.
My good sir.
My good sir, are you about to fireball?
Yeah. All right. The real Kathos has definitely stood up. All right.
Please.
Yes. You must. You noticed that. Before you could even figure out what that violet sludge does, you do find out it is vulnerable to fire damage, and it is removed from the fight. It then death bursts.
Sweet.
What a laugh.
It what? It
it-
explodes. With, oh fuck.
Yes, an icy, sparkling glitz of icy sludge, violet sludge is out.
Amazing.
Yeah, but it doesn't it need not apply. You've double damaged, and it's at -17, so
Wunderbar.
that's fucking dead.
Wunderbar.
The gray sludge is going to make a dex save. It's gonna fail, but it's not vulnerable to fire. And you're also hitting the gross gray sludge, right?
Yes.
And this one, the chartreuse
And
down
the
here.
chartreuse sludge. Well, let's pop the chartreuse sludge's dex save as well. Yeah, well, and they weren't gonna get that
Big
one.
guy,
And
yeah.
the gross gray sludge is gonna make its dex save. Wow. Yeah, -2 dex modifier. It actually critted on that, so it's only taking the halvesies. The halvesy poopies. So 14 on it. As it burns away a bit.
No, that's not bad. I'm not upset with this damage.
Alright, yeah, so that's your turn?
That is Kathos' turn.
Alright, so the gross gray sludge is going to use consume on Pat. That's gonna hit,
Yeah.
and Debt Be Paid becomes restrained. As this sort of a tidal wave of sludge just flaps onto Debt Be Paid. And make me a strength
My
save.
tough deserves this.
Make me a strength save, Debt Be Paid.
Yeah, okay. I will. Yeah, that's fair also.
You are absorbed into the mass of the gross gray sludge. And you take an additional 2d4 acid on the start of each of your turns. I should put brackets around that.
Note to
Wonderful.
self. Don't jump into rooms again like this. Indeed.
Yeah, so,
Yeah, didn't Leroy Jenkins actually die
Yeah!
when he did that shit?
It's wild, yeah.
gross
Like,
gray
I don't
sludge.
think he's a good role model.
Yo, I saw like 3 enemies, okay?
Now, the
Not
chartreuse
realize-
sludge doesn't want to spit into the
Oh,
gross
your
gray
side
sludge,
fucking
though,
sweet.
so that is almost a bit of protection for Pat. This chartreuse sludge comes around the corner, and they see Adonis Halford, but Adonis Halford does have a bit of cover from them. And what's this? It seems like this chartreuse sludge remembers this group, almost like there's some flint of recognition in its sludgy form. It quivers with anger and fear. A certain trepidation about what it is about to do as it gets together and then whoop, spits acid at Adonis, missing terribly. It's
At
Debbie
me?
Page.
They
Okay.
have a hive mind?
What do you say, Pat?
Or
All these fuckers got
do
away.
they
I
like?
think.
Do they have a hive mind, or did this one get away, or did like somebody that knows us get eaten by the sludge and like their memories were absorbed? Like,
These questions and more to be speculated on during the break. So yeah, you're inside a sludge.
wait.
What's the play, Queen?
Oh yeah, it is my turn. Okay, so I can. So can I attack while I'm inside?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Well, that makes my job easy a little bit. Yeah. So I already know I'm not going to waste my bonus on this until it ploofs into a whole bunch of other sludges. So let's go ahead and fuck it up from the inside.
Okay, so the second one hits.
Yeah, I think I will go ahead and use my bonus action to make the big one a little bit more sealed.
All right, so you hit once. Do you
How
want
can I
pop your-
miss when I'm literally inside? I guess it can be accounted for like me
Do you pop
just
your
kind
seal?
of failing to ignite. Yeah, I'll pop it. Fuck it.
All right, roll me 2d6. So yeah, so your blade fails to gain traction first, but then you swing harder, putting your body into it. You guys see Debbie Pay doing somersaults, cutting through, popping ripples, forming in the gross gray sludge, almost like a blade through, I don't know, a Jello cake. And a black gold flame emerges.
Wait, no. Wait,
sizzling
can
over.
I just like literally pretend that I didn't pop it? Because I'm gonna save that for when I'm actually damaged by this thing by being on the inside of it.
You've already been. Also,
Oh, okay.
technically
Yeah,
speaking,
no,
the 2d4
okay, fuck
acid
it.
was supposed to happen at the beginning of your turn.
Yeah, no, that's
Yeah,
fine.
so you take 4 acid damage. You heal 4 for the seal. All comes out in the wash.
Yeah. Excellent.
It is a regular gray sludge's turn. This regular gray sludge only has 20 feet of movement, but it's half to move through sludge. So it can actually
He's running up on me.
shloop.
He's beelining for me.
Yeah, this gray sludge is going to pseudopod at Adonis.
I'm just like, believe in yourself.
They do not hit you.
Inside
It is
this-
Lucius'
He's
turn.
shaking his head, man.
SMH my head.
Y'all are corked up like a bottle of champagne.
Rainbow, white knight me.
You're
Do
my
it now.
hello.
Do it.
You're supposed to white knight me.
Yeah, well, you rolled better initiative than me, so white knight me.
So, am I getting a sneak attack here, or like?
Yeah,
not
I mean,
sneak
you're
attack, but, like,
being
Am I getting an
sneaky.
attack from stealth? Like,
You can attack from stealth, which is sneak attack.
cool.
And Adonis is within 5 feet of the gray sludge, procking sneak.
Yeah. So,
Hit him with it. Hit him with it.
I feel like my
With
character's an evil Mary Poppins.
why is okay?
All right. So
17.
yeah, that's a clean hit as the little crossbow goes up and billows through it with little rippling ridges flowing open.
Remind me how this like 3-round burst attack works again, because I literally can't go look it up because the chat logs are like bugging out for me for some reason. I was trying to figure out how it worked, like by going back in the chat, but it literally won't open for me. So,
Okay, so you wanna use the choker nose 3-round burst.
but how does it work? I don't know how it works because I never
It
wrote it down
operates
myself.
as if though its statistics are those of a hand crossbow, and it takes an action, and you can't multi-shoot it even if you have crossbow reloader perk, because it's like literally like a box you put on it and then fire.
Yeah. Okay. Well, whatever. I'll just shoot a regular bolt then. Yeah, I'll just shoot a regular bolt. Never mind. I literally could not go back for some reason in the chat and look up how it worked. So I don't know why the roll 20.
Want to pop another shot?
I don't have extra attack.
Bonus offhand as a. Never mind.
It has to be a one-handed.
Oh, it's a light crossbow. All right, so Adonis, it's your turn. You see a
I'm gonna-
sludge right in front of you.
I'm gonna do what I do best.
I don't know if I can or not.
Apparently not.
Yeah. Oh.
That hits.
Yeah, that hits.
Oh, Pog.
Oh.
And you have 2 attacks, I think.
Yeah, so you swing, and well, hold on. The first attack, the gray sludge is going to try and intertwine. So it makes a con save against your hit, and it passes. So like you embed your blade hard inside the sludge, and like half it splatters off, but then the other half curls and collapses around it like a terrible bridged fist, hand, tentacle, and like it's its whole torso just wrapping around the blade. The blade's like, "This is unacceptable. Get me out of here." And you feel as if though you are restrained by it, and you can't move your sword out of it, but you can still attack them with it.
So, like, I'm wielding the sword. The sword's just covered in slime now.
Yeah, like the sludge's body's in it.
Can I like smack it on the ground and do damage to it?
Yeah. Give us and you can bonus attack, so you can. Oh yeah, that's a clean fucking hit. You just like thwap it into the ground and it splits in half and out to the side.
Nasty. I guess that's my turn. I can move a little bit, right?
Yeah.
It's like 30 feet, right?
Yeah, but all this shit is difficult terrain, means it costs half as much, so you can get out to like 15 feet, pretty much.
15? Okay, I'm gonna start heading, hold on, wait, shit. I opened a bunch of menus. So I was right here. I'm gonna probably go, like, right here.
Like
right.
10, 15.
At the end of your turn, could you make me a dex save?
Me?
Yeah.
Okay.
You hear a wet peeling sound as you look up and see, oh no, it was some splotch trying to sploot you, but you managed to step aside.
Nice.
Adonis's anti-getting dirty senses flipped in.
True, smart.
And then a chartreuse
His main character effect.
A chartreuse sludge squids, then your kids, then your squids. Sludge sails out to here, and then spits at Adonis.
What if my kids are squids?
And
Rude of you to judge.
Adonis takes a green splat for 7 acid damage.
I'm pissed.
It is a different chartreuse sludge's turn. They also squid then a kid. Their way to here. They also spit at Adonis. A 12 does not hit Adonis.
Nice.
It is this chartreuse sludge's turn. Second verse, same as the first. Sorry, Adonis.
You're a kid, you're a squid, you're a kid, squid.
And that's a miss again. It's a gray sludge's turn.
I'm slick.
It thwaps around somewhere. You are slick. It's a chartreuse sludge's turn. It is gonna back the fuck up. It's a gray sludge's turn.
Adonis is untouchable.
It's gonna like attack. It's gonna like reach into the other sludge from the far side and get a flank on Deputy Paid for a pseudopod, which congeals together with advantage to make a number that will actually hit Deputy Paid, even though that is actually now her AC. Wait, Pat, have you factored in? Have you factored in the fact that your AC's gone up?
I have not yet.
All right, so your AC isn't 18 anymore; it's 19.
Yay! I like
So
that.
they hit you for 17. So no, for 7 damage. Acid paps and burns away at you. You hear something else moving. Something a little more orchid. Oh,
Do I hit or
no.
do I hit?
Oh,
Because that
no. Did one of these survive the last fight? Well, Orchid Cacophony time. Being fired at Adonis does not hit Adonis. But it does hit all around him.
Slick as fuck.
And as a bonus action, the Orchid Sludge condenses itself really far and then releases with a puff of air as it ignites 3 of the squares behind Adonis.
Bruh. What is
Moments
that?
like that. I wish I was playing.
Oh yeah, these guys are dicks. I forgot.
Character.
All right, Soren, it is your turn.
I enjoy being slimed.
I can't remember. Would I have known if gray sludges are resistant or at all to, like, arrows, basically?
Yeah, no, you can shoot them with arrows and they'll die just like anything else.
Okay. All right,
They are resistant to poison, though. I'm sorry, they're immune to poison and resistant to acid.
I'm gonna go back into my hidey hole here and take another shot at this.
So you want to get physically in this location?
I'm getting physical. Yeah.
Try and roll me an acrobatics.
Physical.
Okay. All right. Hopefully, it will finally go through with roll 20. There it goes.
DM voice.
I'll allow it.
All right. Now you can act. You wanted to shoot this guy?
Amazing.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot the big sludge. The short bow still.
That's a hit right there. Is what I would say.
Would this prop sneak attack or would
You
it
you
not?
were in stealth, yeah?
Well, I wasn't trying to stealth it. I was just trying to sit in the corner.
Oh wait, hold on. No. That would proc stink because within 5 feet. That'd be paid.
Yeah.
I didn't know if she would be considered in 5 feet or in the person.
Inside of it.
Oh, she's inside 5 feet.
I'm in that.
And
I'm
that,
up in
and you
here.
just did more than 10 damage to it,
Yeah,
which
that's
means that Pat,
That's a reaction.
you can, as a reaction,
Yeah?
Escape.
make a strength save.
Oh, das is nice. Dankeschön. Probably gonna fail, but
Yeah, no. So you rip free of the sludge, and you finish your pinwheel you were cutting through with, and you land on your feet. Soren, anything else
nice.
your turn?
I think that is everything. Yes.
Would the real Kathos please turn up? Please turn up.
I'm sorry. I meant to ask when it was your turn that you paid. Do you have any movement left after breaking out of there?
do I have any movement left?
Yeah, on her
after
turn she'll be able to
breaking
move.
out of here? I can move on my turn.
Oh. Well,
Yeah. I can probably run back here too if that's kind of your play.
Is this gonna be the classic? Are you okay if I fireball you?
I mean,
yeah, that's the question, really.
so I'm resistant to fire. Let's throw that out there.
Oh, true.
X gonna give it to you. I mean, I don't know.
My love, the answer is fire away! And I will probably need a healing potion after this.
I think.
By the way, who has those salt bags?
I would have
I don't
taken
know.
at least one.
Adonis is also in the danger zone, so I don't know about all that.
Ooh, I mean, you can just move it back one square, and then he's not.
Mm.
Like, or wait, just put it here.
What?
That's 20, and then it hits this too.
Sentry of blast around me.
Yeah, that's perfect. But did I miss this fucking douchebag over here?
I can't see who you're talking about, but so
Well, I
this
guess-
guy over here. I can just see his name tag. Yeah. I mean, you're not. You're hitting
You know what?
5 enemies.
Fuck him and the slew she rode in on. I'm moving my X. I don't give it to you.
X won't give it to you.
So that's
Right there.
That's the 20 feet area. Okay, yeah. So
Oh,
the front
wow.
row on
Let's
either
see if we can
side, and
finally
these two.
fucking kill my character.
You've got resistance. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Everything's gonna be okay.
It's all gonna be. I'm literally going to embody
It's
the
even
meme.
less.
Wait, it's like a low roll. It's a low roll. Don't worry.
This is fine.
Oof! I regret to inform you that the Orchid Sludge patch should save. Greg, you remember what that means?
Oh.
I'm going to need your deck save next.
You gotta get a warning when we do that.
Holy shit!
Wait, is that gonna happen centered around everyone around me?
No. It's only gonna it's only gonna rebound to Kathos personally.
Okay.
I was gonna.
Because
Did you just fireball the whole party?
I hope.
Yeah,
no.
right? Like,
Again.
that's literally what I thought was gonna happen.
I was about to get ready to
if that
roll
happened, I had a contingency plan. You would have been fine.
So it comes out to 6 damage for the Orchid Sludge.
Sure, doesn't
yeah.
like them.
If
For
that
the-
would have happened, we would have been fine either way.
For the Gross Grey Sludge, they are going to fail. They are going to die, and when they die, they are going to Death Burst, spawning 1 additional Grey Sludge.
Fuck.
That could have been worse.
Shit panties. Just-
Yeah, true.
I passed the
Could have been a lot
second,
worse.
but that's not bad.
Well, so it's born after the explosion, so. Oh yeah. So you pass the save, Greg. So you take half.
Yeah. Yep.
All right. So the chartreuse stooges. I need 3 deck saves. 1, 2, 3. They have nothing special about
Jesus.
fire for them. What's your DC?
15.
All right. So this one is taking. It was 24, right? Yeah. So that's.
Yeah.
So that one takes 12. This one takes 24. This one takes 12. So Kathos, that's the fireball. Pump down range. You pass, so you take 12 damage as the fire sort of emerges. Like the Orchid Sludge forms strange sacs at its periphery that fill up with some sort of liquid, and then it sort of turns like this weird, like animal cell membrane collage. You just think to yourself, the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell out of nowhere, and then fire in front of you.
Okay, and now I'm going to actually bonus action. No, fuck it. We're fine. I'm gonna pass. Wait, I've got movement. I don't need. What am I talking about?
So the further question is, do you back out or do you go further into the breach?
Oh, I'm backing the fuck out. It's bad.
All right, so the chartreuse sludge.
I think the real question is, do you want my character to back the fuck out so you can cast another big ass spell?
I just imagine everyone's just pushing.
I mean, if we want to kite these guys, that's perfectly fine. If you guys can get
Chartreuse
these guys,
sludge is going to spit at Adonis Halford, miss, fall back, and then use Conch Heal, wiggling itself about as it heals a fellow. Oh wait, hold on.
Only 4. Unlucky.
That is actually a break in the sludge. It cannot heal them unless. Can it fall back that far? Would it fall back that far? I don't think it would. Never mind, that doesn't happen. Debbie Page, your turn. Although I will say it does seem to you guys like perhaps at the bottom of the round, even more sludges will roll initiative who are elsewhere in the caves and are going to begin moving.
Well, DOS is just peachy. So, I'm going to go ahead and take towards this one right here. Yeah.
Both hit.
Actually, yeah. Okay. Why not?
First hit kills.
Okay. Well,
You want to step over here and hit that one instead?
actually, if I'm to step over here and hit that one.
All right. Well, that's a hit for 13 slashing. The Orchid Sludge does not have a relevant reaction here, so it's just going to take 13 slashing. You shlick your blade through it, and just there's burning orchidness splooged all over. So that's your turn, right?
Well, not exactly. Was that the full amount of... Okay, so that's what I thought. So, I hate to say it, but I'm not going to say it. I move right here, and that's the end of the turn. Fuck it, we'll do it live. I'm going to put my seal on this one, actually, before I end my turn.
This one?
Yeah! So, Orchid Sludge. Going
The orchid-
to
the
take
orchid
them down
sludge.
with me.
All right. Lush is. It's time for Lush to go sploosh.
Wow, there's a whole lot of them, huh?
Yeah, we're in the nest. Of course there's a whole lot of them.
Yeah.
I hope we kill a whole lot of them. For the good of the government. And also ourselves and people, I guess. For
It's gonna be like, it's just gonna be like, this is not my style, and just put the crossbow away. God, I never play characters with one weapon. What do I need to use an action to swap weapons here? Or?
No, I don't think so.
No, okay, cool. And yeah, I'm just gonna make 2 hand crossbow attacks instead, because
Target?
like, the orchid sludge.
At the 20, they both are a hit.
Cool.
Oh, danke schön.
Like way more damage. Yeah.
You proc sneak, right? Yeah. It looks terribly badly wounded. Like it might not survive much more of this.
See, actually, I think it looks dead.
Yeah. So a black gold flame emerges. It's still living though. And Pat heals for 4.
Was the fuck?
And yeah. So it's
okay. So that's my movement there because I can only go 15. God, do I want to get closer to these things? Probably not.
Just get closer to you. It's not an issue. I love my job.
There's like nowhere good to stand here. Like, I guess I'll just go back here. Like, I'll just stay here, I guess. Like, instead of moving forward, because yeah. I guess I'll use my cutting action to dodge.
by all memes.
That isn't an option for cutting action.
Oh, wait, yeah. Soren's right.
Oh, right. You can disengage, not dodge, right? I'm dumb.
You can dash? Rush speed?
I don't have anywhere to dash to.
Alright, then Adonis.
Yeah.
Am I still on weird terrain?
You, it's only for entering, so you could step here and not be in difficult terrain.
Okay. Wait, that'll still Nick. All right. What I want to do is I want to go here. I can make it, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna swing at these dudes.
Alright. That's a fucking hit. Roll me that damage. So you sweep clean through this one, cutting it in half. It whips into bits, and then the bits around it shiver as your blade glows a hungry glow, and death
He probably hates
racks
this.
it. Yeah, no, he's like, this is disgusting. I thought you said there was going to be Jello. I love Jello.
I got 2 attacks, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go for that next guy next to him too.
Second verse, same as the first. It will try and catch your blade, but it's probably not going to matter if you give me that damage. Okay, so it does stay standing, and let me see if it catches your sword.
Did you just stab it? Ah!
Fat stabbing.
That's a boomer.
It does not catch your sword.
That is true, but rude.
Chartreuse Sludge is dead.
Yeah, no, this is true.
Pat's like, now listen here, you whippersnappers.
Now listen here, you young
Chartreuse
whippersnapper.
Sludge is going to use Conch Heal for 5 HP on the Chartreuse Sludge.
This reminds me of a
And
garrison
then
comic
it's
I read
going-
the other night.
It's, oh my god. Gonna step here and slam at advantage. Hitting Deputy Paid for 3 acid.
I just love this.
It is a Gray Sludge's turn. This Gray Sludge is going to squidge your kid its way through this deep sludge field. It looks like there's really a hearty padding, like there's a recession in the floor, but it's just filled up with sludge. And it comes up and out, right behind Adonis Halford, and it's going to pseudopod at him with advantage, missing. Chartreuse Sludge's turn. It's going to try and slam with advantage. A 9/11, it misses, and
I am slick. I'm slick.
She's clean. He's clean.
it is a Gray Sludge's turn. Gray Sludge is going to swap, come over here, and can it even make it to a flanking position? Yes, actually it can. It's going to come over here where it's more comfortable, and then it's also going to attempt to pseudopod you, failing. Chartreuse Sludge's turn.
I'm slick.
Wait, actually.
Chartreuse Sludge, squidge your kids up to here, spits at Deputy Paid. Nothing can hit Adonis. And it's gonna conch heal its friend with a little wiggle. You know, it'll miss the spit, but it'll heal its buddy. And it's a Gray Sludge's turn. It's dead. It's an Orchid Sludge's turn. So you know,
About to be dead.
Orchid Sludge is going to Mind Screech. So let me just check
Yeah,
real
sure.
fast. The whole party makes in saves.
Yeah.
Oh,
Intelligence save?
Yeah.
come on, man.
Yeah, how many people actually have that as preference? Not me.
I mean, I do, but still.
Yeah, I still failed. I also have proficiency, but I still failed.
Let's see what we get.
Oh,
Party, do you
Flesh
have
Party rolling at
advantage?
advantage?
Do you have advantage on
Yes,
that?
I do. I have advantage because I'm an elf.
Oh, shit.
Literally the only advantage of being an elf.
Yeah, so...
Also, you don't need to sleep.
So
literally the
you
only.
take 8. You take 8 psychic damage. Adonis, you take 8 psychic damage. You get a really bad migraine. Like you feel like you need to like lie down, drink some water, stay away from bright lights.
That's realistic.
You're just like true to life. Yeah. So that's the Orchid Slooge's main action. It will also.
That's how I'm gonna feel tomorrow morning.
It will also ignite this bit of Orchid Slooge, and it's going to try and step away, procking the op from Deputy Page. Deputy Page, you have one attack at disadvantage.
Sure.
You will probably hit anyway. I say disadvantage, yes.
Oh, bugger.
You still hit, so you're probably still going to kill it, but yeah. It is a
Wait,
shame.
I'm angry at you.
Oh! Not as angry as you're about to be, it's up at 1.
Oh,
I'm angry at you!
Alright, Pat, you really need a pop.
I knew that was coming, and I still wasn't fast enough.
I instinctively muted her, but I got it. Like I turned it battle hush like right at the end of it.
The Orchid Slooge
Well, I
is
don't
full
have
attack.
anymore.
Oh my god!
Alright, so, Soren. Your character's brain has withstood a blast, although a psychic assault has come from Deputy Paid. What's your action?
An ally is in trouble over here. I'm gonna shoot the closest one with a short bow.
I read to inform you that it's literally 1 lower than their AC.
But I'm gonna use Master of Tactics. I'm gonna shoot his arrow close enough to distract it or something.
Alright, so Adonis will have advantage. Now, is it on all attacks on his next turn or his first attack?
Let me see. It's just a help action attack, so I think it's the next attack.
Alright, yeah, so Adonis' first attack will be at advantage. Arrows are coming by, we're putting some suppressing fire on them, keeping them distracted. They're like going whoosh, whoosh, and forming their sloogey masses around the incoming thing, sometimes just like arcing their arms around just to stunt on you. But they get too into it, and that leaves them open to Adonis' assaults. It is the real Kathos' turn.
Okay. So, the real Kathos with his tangent fake Kathos in tow are going to... Is this one? Okay, so...
It's all difficult terrain.
It's all difficult to... Oh, shit.
Yes.
Alright, so you know what? Fuck all this.
You can
then.
get that for
You guys do
yeah.
have some slooge removing salts that you guys did get from Onuzo. I don't know if anyone wants to use those.
That's true. But I don't personally have one, I think. This thing ain't dead yet? Fuck. Shit. Fuck. Shit.
Literally just fucking magic missile it.
Or just like fireball.
I
or
don't
something.
Fireball.
I want to hit those things with a spell. Because there's a lot of them. That's what spells are for. Hitting a lot of people.
They're also for killing high value, low enemies.
Yeah. Alright, so here's what's gonna happen.
Is it time for the magic missile?
No. Not quite.
Deine vicious mind, come on.
Wait, are you gonna fireball Debbie Fate again?
No.
Okay.
I'm just gonna let it happen. I'm just gonna let it happen.
Shadow doesn't go that far.
Oh, shatter. Okay.
Yeah, it's 10 feet.
I thought you.
Right?
I thought you were fireballing again.
All right.
Nah.
Where are we popping the shadow? Who's affected? Oh, here. The axe.
Right
marks
on
the
the
spot.
X. Yeah.
The axe is gonna give it to him. I hear, much like Amazon, it even delivers to him.
Oh my goodness. It's funny because Amazon's not doing that right now.
12? You fucking kidding me? You goddamn son of...
What, at 12, 15 is your DC, right?
Yeah, but 12 for the damage? Come on, man.
Oh. Okay, so two of
This isn't
them.
what I went to wizard college for.
You're like, I
Oh,
want a
fucking
tuition. I want a
degree,
tuition
man.
refund.
I really
This
do.
is not my beautiful home.
This chartreuse sludge does not survive. Like they all start to quiver. Debbie, they all start to like shake really fast, and then one of them just goes and explodes like a brain popping. And this chartreuse sludge is gonna take halvesies.
Nice.
There's halvesies, right?
Yeah.
And are they knocked down if they fail, or nah?
I don't think anything crazy happens if they fail.
All right, so they die. One of them dies. They're all damaged. It is a chartreuse sludge's turn. Anything else on your turn?
I moved back 15 feet.
Chartreuse sludge shakes for a conch heal, healing the one next to Debt Be Paid for 7. Actually, less than that because less than that max. And they spit at Debt Be Paid. A 15 does not hit you by a long margin. And the chartreuse sludge.
Enjoy your existence while it lasts.
Chartreuse sludge is getting the idea that maybe this is not a great place to be, and it's gonna sprint back and out. And I don't think
Good
this chartreuse
idea,
sludge. I don't think
motherfucker.
I ever rolled initiative for these chartreuse sludges, so I'm just putting them in at 0.
I have a question for the room.
Mm-hmm.
Is anybody going to deal with that purple motherfucker down south?
Hopefully. Unless I miss horribly.
Didn't it survive the last time too? Sometime.
That would
Wonderful.
literally make it a double survivor, yeah.
I'm just trying to make sure. Because otherwise, I will focus on it. You know I will. But if I have an option, I'm going to pursue these green motherfuckers. So, I'm just throwing that out there. Anyway,
Pat, you should really.
Here-
Sorry.
here's Wunderbar. Wunderbar.
Oh my god.
What were you gonna say, Luke?
You should learn a German swear word. I think it would just make the character.
Fick? Scheiß? Ich
Aber like-
kann ein bisschen Deutsch sprechen.
Yeah, never mind.
Es ist nicht so toll. Warum?
You're right.
Ja, ja,
You hit the
incorrect.
chartreuse sludge.
Das ist wahr.
So you're hitting the
Okay.
chartreuse sludge. Now,
Ja.
so that's your first attack. It hits.
So, und dann ist das Ding, dass das Roach.
You have disadvantage. So,
Oh, I have disadvantage.
so yeah, so the 19 to 13 I'm treating is your first roll.
Oh, motherfucker. Why do I have disadvantage?
I regret to inform you, you're poisoned until the end of your turn because you failed the mind blast that the orchid sludge hit you with. That's the same reason you're disadvantaging the orchid sludge when it was running.
Okay. So
Also, I
only
will
get one.
say that so chartreuse sludges do have this about them, but I will say that because you're using a red iron,
I'm using
Zweihander,
the red iron. Yeah.
it is doing just fine. And so the second attack misses. Did you do anything else? Did you do any bonus action?
yeah, actually, no, I do actually, I do actually have something else to go for. Let's just, wait, no, wrong one. Where is it? Oh, wait. No, that's not it. I could have sworn I had something. Oh, by the way, everything I should be doing is +3 in terms of damage. Where's my ability to
You know what? Why don't we just show the class how to make a global damage modifier? Hey kids, why not a global modifier such as rage or a fighting style such as treachery from Matt Colville's Illrigger that we use here for Debt Be Paid? But you click the cog. And then you scroll over here. It says show global
now I
damage
can't click
modifier
the thing.
field. You click core. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have
It's
done
okay.
that. Type.
No, it's fine. I already have it. I was trying to find the thing that lets me give everybody in my party an action to kill things.
You can just click invoke.
I do that. Since you're fucking around on my character sheet, why don't you do it for me?
You have a lot of shit in Infernal Surge.
I know, it's very hard to manage. I try, Lee. I try.
I didn't know.
All right.
I actually have never seen somebody do it before, Lee. I'm gonna remember that.
All right. So Devastator. Oh, is that not how you have your sneak attack set up?
No.
Hmm.
I just have it as a second roll actually.
All right, so yeah, you do an extra 3 here.
Then it turns out my charisma
So
roll is
the
pretty
whole
dope.
party can do this. You can spend your reaction to make an attack right now if you want.
Please, everybody,
Oh,
do
cool.
the things that you were going to do
Right
right now.
Yeah, so Adonis, you would have
Sweet,
advantage on this,
yeah.
but you're poisoned, so you're gonna make it as a regular roll this time.
I have disadvantage, right? Because of the
Yeah, because
poison.
you are poisoned. Oh, that's a shame. That would've been
Am I
great.
doing it right now?
Yeah.
Wait, so this is normally an attack? Just like an attack?
Yeah,
A 1 weapon attack.
Oh.
I'm attacking the Arctic Surge.
All right, so
So does
yeah.
it-
Black users get to have all the fun.
As a bonus action, oh, wait, I already did that as a bonus action. Never mind.
Yogi's Luge is no more. Where the as a crossbow ball takes it back. Pat, you hit, roll damage. And
Wunderbar.
and if you leave treachery with a tick mark next to it, it will put that in. Yes, it does. 14, 15, 16, 17. It is alive at 2. And Adonis, you hit, and you do 14. Who are you attacking?
I am attacking I'm trying to get this dude kind of like a catty corner to me. This guy.
Yeah, your blade crashes upon him with a mighty, and you just splatter him all over this fucking stalactite.
You said I still only have 1 attack because I have a disadvantage, right?
Well, you're using your reaction right now. It isn't even your turn. But the reason the reason that you made it like as a regular attack rather than disadvantage is because you have advantage from Soren helping you out, but you're poisoned, so your attacks are at disadvantage right now. All right, so debt be paid.
That was the end of my turn, aber remind me next turn to do something extremely petty and strategically unwise.
Did my shot also go off, or was it? I don't know how many people were.
Yeah. So who did you hit, Soren?
I was just aiming at the same person as before. So
that is a clean fucking hit. Double 7s. An arrow explodes into the center of it, and then just like cuts out like a putty cake that plops onto the ground on the far side, slowly dissolving the arrow embedded in it.
Wunderbar.
So yeah, that was Deputy Pade's big fucking turn. Lush, your turn. You no longer.
Yeah.
What can I say except your
I'm
bad
still poisoned, right?
Yeah, until the end of your turn.
Yeah, so let me go 5, 10, 15. And then I'm going to attach these sluges as well. I assume 8 doesn't hit.
No,
but,
it misses by 1. You 6 piercing. And 8 sneak.
yeah.
And hold on, wait a minute. You should have had disadvantage in both those attacks, right?
Oh, true. Okay, sorry. So the first one misses.
And can you get sneak attack if you have disadvantage on the attack?
No, you can't. Yeah, you're right. So let me roll another 2 set of attacks.
You definitely hit.
One does hit, so just a 6 then.
Okay. Adonis, it is your turn. You're feeling a little woozy from the migraine, so you're going to be attacking at disadvantage this turn.
I'm gonna try to get the guy behind me and my lander. Oh,
So
I'll try again.
All right. Yeah. So and now roll me again to see disadvantage number.
balls.
Ooh. Yeah, you like sort of swing the sword around, and the sword is getting so angry that you're getting it all gunked up. It's like, this is an affront to the name. And it's like violently shaking in your hands, and it's too angry to even kill things right now. It's so angry about getting gunked up.
He's pissed.
It is a chartreuse slooge's turn. The chartreuse slooge attempts to slam Deputade. Fails, uses conch heal on its fellow chartreuse slooge. And then it is going to withdraw, and as Deputy Pate has already used her reaction, it goes boop, 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 because it couldn't get half speed through that, or double speed, and this is the Grey Slooge. The Grey Slooge is going to step around Adonis to gain advantage. It is going to pseudopod at him. It is going to hit with a 20. It is going to deal 8 damage. With a little bit of acid in there with it. It is a Gray Slooge's turn. It is going to attack Adonis with advantage from the pseudopod, failing to hit. Orchid Slooge is dead.
Whoa, why am I being targeted so hard?
The short true Slooge says, all my friends are dead. Push me to the edge. And Exotor Life sits way off the map. Another Chartreuse Slooge. Let me check there. Yeah, Exotor Life's their way off the map. They seem to be, these ones seem to be mentally there enough to run the fuck away and seek survival. Soren, it's your turn.
I'll back out of this one. I think that would hit.
Oh, why is the music gone? Oh wait, there it is.
That is a hit. Give me that, yeah, so yeah, you do 15 damage. Your arrow cuts off its head by taking out, like, the fucking collarbone area. It just plats against the wall behind it, adding a little bit of Gray Slooge. And, yeah, it looks around, confused, and then, like, shrinks a bit, folding down in on itself.
Awesome. Then I'm gonna move. I can only go to there. And then I'm gonna. No, I think that's gonna be it.
All right, real Kathos.
All right. Same old go. I'm going to go here and fire off one of these at that Chartreuse Slooge over there. Actually, I don't know if that actually hits it. I think that might be too far.
55 feet? Yeah, just inside.
Oh, yeah, we're good.
So that's a definite hit. Give me the damage. All right, and it's vulnerable to cold as you strike it. More of its bits ice up over, and then there's an avalanche of breaking green glassy sludge off the edge of it as it's reduced to like 2/3 of what it was, and it twists around paper thin. Whew! And yeah, so that's and it's slowed, right?
Yes.
Knocks 10 feet off its next move. Let me look for the yeah. All right, so that's the Kathos turn, right? Anything else?
I'm gonna just pop right back around that corner.
This Chartreuse Slooge is going to seek refuge and then get 25 feet. So in here, there's a TAF speeds, so they can get actually to like. They're gonna stay around here, and yeah, this one is also gonna be in at 0. Yeah, so it is Deputy Paid's turn.
So the petty things that I was going to do is no longer relevant. For the record. That said, I think I'm going to do something stupid. Nonetheless. Yeah, that's as well. Yeah, I can do that. Hello! Here's Johnny.
I think that might be 35 feet.
Oh shit, really?
Yeah, because you don't have a straight line here.
Right. Okay.
Can you give me an athletics to like run along the side of this?
20 and okay. All right. I'll give it to you. It's gonna be shit, but I'll try. Should really.
I'll give it to you.
Wait, what did I get? Oh yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. Cool. Yeah. So how about them apples?
You hit.
Granny Smith apples! Ah, it is a joke! I can do those things. Bet you thought I couldn't. I'm funny.
Give us the damage.
It's funny because they're green and the slimy and the sour.
A single hit.
It's funny. You get it right.
Ripples through and splats it.
Oh.
Dead.
Okay, nobody's laughing.
Alright, Deputy Paid. That's your turn. Loosh.
Yeah.
Looshy splooshy.
Yeah.
Let's try to finish this one guy here. Does that kill it? Does that kill this one?
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah, it crisp splats.
Cool. And then I'll use my second attack on
That's
the
it.
other gray one, and my second attack there too.
That was Lucius' turn. Right? All right. Adonis, there's one left by you. Lucius just pumped a crossbow bolt into it, taking off one of its arms.
You know what I'm doing.
Swing and a hit.
Ciao.
Swing and a hit. Oh, another 23. All right, rolling strong, rolling strong.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow, literally just have to put it to 0. Chow. After some
You know it.
swish, swish, you put it
Rolled
down.
2 1s there. That's unlucky though.
It is a chartreuse slooge's turn. This chartreuse slooge is going to spit at Debt Be Paid. Disadvantage misses. Not just regular on the left hand misses. And it withdraws from the field. This one sees Debt Be Paid and is scared, and so it's going to move over here. With the most movement bonuses from the gets to there. Soren, it is your turn. You feel as if though only one enemy remains.
That's the one I'm gonna shoot at.
We stand a short bow king. Roll us the damage.
Only a 5, unfortunately.
What if instead of short bows we call them bowlets?
Oh my god.
What if instead of long bows we call them lanky bows?
After that,
He just ignores
gonna,
it. I love it.
Yeah, just gonna just ignore that. Step up here really fast, and I think. Wait, how far is that?
Oh my god.
No, I can't do anything. That's gonna be my turn.
Would the real Kathos please turn down, or please step down the tunnel?
Yes.
Is this fire still here? How long does this burn for?
Yeah, it's gonna burn for a while, you know. It's no oil slick.
Let's see here. Yeah, that does achieve for rolling. There it is. Blast them. Blast them. Oh, it's not much.
Blast them. You slam them.
It's this young gentleman.
They eat immediate 12 from their vulnerabilities. An icy block just gets blown out of the chartreuse slooge.
Strapping young slooge.
Alright, so that was the real Kathos' attack, yeah?
Yes. And I'm gonna. I don't think I'll pop back around the corner.
Alright,
I'll live on the edge.
Debt Be Paid, you saw the last... So, like, some of them have run away to the west off-screen and escaped. There's one that's gone south and east around this that seems to still be alive.
How off-screen are we talking?
They have disappeared from the map and are beyond pursuit as they slurp down strange little tunnelets.
Frustrating. Okay, so let's talk how far west.
You
Farther
might
than
be
I can
you might be able to get in javelin range.
Alright, drop me. Oh, can I get here?
Nah, you can get like here.
Well, alright. Fine. I'll throw a javelin, and
That's a hit.
I suppose
Clean
that's
fucking
all I
hit.
can do.
Noise.
And do you
Because
get
I'm not getting this javelin back.
do you get treachery on this?
If there's no enemies nearby, yeah. Also, it's not letting me click the button, Lee. Can you type something in the... Actually,
I clicked the button,
Okay,
it worked.
that'll do.
Yeah,
Well, there's
so,
like this thing, but I'm gonna have to
The
refresh.
javelin punches through the chartreuse slooge and lands in the gray slooge behind it.
Oh, fun!
Alright,
cute.
Lush, it's your turn. You shoot. You hit both time and one time. Roll
It's
me the
like
damage.
couple therapy.
It's got 1 HP remaining. Adonis, a single foe remains at 1 HP. And it is. Oh fuck! Wait, can Adonis? Oh no! Oh no! Like
Adonis
full on knuckles sound.
throw a
Oh no!
javelin? I don't know.
Adonis, do you have javelins?
He's a fighter. He should. I never put them in his sheet, but
I mean, yeah, I don't have that in my sheet, so I don't know.
Can you see when Adonis is added as a DLC character to you know, Sonic and Mario go to the Olympics? Would you say that Adonis is in like the javelin competition or shot put?
I know he should have a light crossbow. Never mind, I'm trolling.
Okay.
I
I don't have it in my sheet.
I can put it in your sheet. Let's watch,
Yeah.
friend. In the top right, you see the eye. I type light crossbow, and any SRD monster, spell, or item can be added this way. Bam! You have it.
My
you have it, Queen. Oh.
motherfucking lead.
It's super useful.
Balls.
Yeah.
I can attack twice though, right?
But the crossbow is the loading property, meaning you can only attack with it once unless you have a special feat. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Chris,
Sorry,
what
fellas. I failed you.
The chartreuse sludge has a turn. It's really scared, and it's like, oh no, what am I gonna do?
Retreat, motherfucker.
I'm just a sludge, and it's gonna rush up to Lush and try and slap into her. It just tries to run. It sees a window, and it tries to jump in this window. And
Looking busy first.
and that's 3 acid damage.
Oh my god.
It is Soren's turn.
And to finish it off.
Watch us try and fail to kill
Yeah,
this motherfucker.
you can roll
for,
literally
like,
any
half an hour.
damage. It was at 1 HP.
Yeah.
You post it into the wall as it like slurps down. Like what little shred of it remains? The goop from that one child's movie that I can't remember. The green goop thing. You basically just shot it into the
Flubber?
wall.
Yeah, you mean Flubber?
Yeah, Flubber.
Yeah, you just shot Flubber into a wall.
I love how literally all
I
of
feel
us get
bad.
that reference. Like even Pat gets that reference. That's how like universal.
I
that is.
do. In fairness,
Robin
though,
Williams,
that was
man.
like a
Robin Williams.
early
Yeah.
90s thing.
The way, Robbie. Okay.
Yeah,
Are we
you
supposed to
guys
go
see
deeper?
as like the sludges. So after a moment, you guys see the sludge pit in the center begin to like its periphery sort of slurp in and around, and mostly leave like a sludgy hole, and you see what is perhaps like, you know, a bit of a hole here.
We found the second part of the dungeon.
Definitely don't think you're using that mic pad, but
Okay, fine. Maybe I'm not. It's got the red light, I just kind of assumed.
Yeah, you cannot help but notice there does appear to be a dirty gray-brown sludge. But it's not a normal sludge, it just has sludgy characteristic. What you see there are tendrils.
Well, same.
They stroke and slope out at you as Lee quickly changes the right roll 20 on his laptop to be able to upload the image. But for now, just use your imagination.
Well, it is about breakdown.
Anybody who wants
Pat,
to
you're
could roll.
not using them.
You could roll Arcana, or if you have it, Proficiency with an Alchemist's toolkit.
It does. It's not. No, you're definitely on the other mic.
Then it makes a perfect prop.
You're like pulling it up to you, and you're like not getting any louder.
Hello, my name is Indigo Montoya.
Oh
You
my
killed my father.
But that is that.
Compared to that.
So
I'm going to make my account.
really quickly, while we have like a moment, can we maybe like use one of those salt? Like, how much area do the salt like
A
grenades?
15-foot square. It's like a 5-foot
15.
radius.
Okay. So like, okay. So like a 9x. Okay.
Yeah, where would you like to throw it?
Like I wanted to just cover, like, get the sludge out of our retreat, just in case. But
the
it
fire,
seems like
the fire goes out after a bit. Yeah, so you wanna throw it down there.
Yeah.
After Link, yeah, yeah, you see.
Oh damn. Oh, it's like a boss. Okay. I thought you meant like there was something in the depths.
Oh,
I didn't think something was like popping out of the hole. Okay.
Well, so
Hello?
it seems to writhe there purposelessly, as if though awaiting something. You've salted this area. These salts don't seem dangerous like the ice salts for you, only for slooges. And yeah, so there is something. The gray slooge is destroyed near it. You sort of like slurp down into it. It seems as if though it is perhaps. Does anyone else want to roll an Arcana other than just Pat?
I'll roll Arcana. I mean,
I ain't no shit.
there you go. Now it's working.
Kathos?
He's muted. I don't know if he's. Oh, there he is.
Yo, my bad. I didn't know what you did.
It's all good. You want to roll me that Arcana?
Yeah.
Tell you right now, Pat and Lush got no idea what the fuck they're looking at.
What was the tool set? You said alchemist tool?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, George. Did you say syllables you never thought you'd string together? Wait until you hear this conlang I'm developing for the Saturday stream. Dren. It's beautiful. So many syllables, so little coherence.
Subtle push.
Yeah, so,
Nothing about me is subtle at all.
Flesh Party.
Slander.
This appears to be some broken off heft from the mother slooge. You suspect that the slooge pile is continuing to like repopulate, happening because this sloogey core still exists. So much like in an anime, you must hit it in the core, or it will continue to regenerate. But if you can destroy this, you'll kill it. You'll kill it in this area.
Oh, okay. But this is just one sliver of the slooge mother.
Oh, so this isn't the slooge mother.
You would think the slooge mother has bored to the west through the caves and melted her way somewhere else. And that's probably
This is
why
we need
there's
to
collapses.
Stop all the hippies who are making kombucha right now.
That's why there's more like you've heard reports of like collapses and slooge activity elsewhere in Freistadt. And there was slooge activity all over this in Freistadt when the event first began.
Okay, so this isn't the only.
Yeah. So you also feel like, depending on how you damage it, might cause some of the remaining slooge to react in a volatile fashion.
My.
Could I tell what types of attacks might make it volatile and what might not?
You think that if you were just like lean over and stab it, it might react in a self-defense fashion. But if you had something that could neutralize it and melt it away, it might be able to be removed before it could react. Or before it could react too much.
Something that can neutralize and melt it away, maybe with like heat?
Or maybe like salt?
Oh, shit. Or like
fucking
sludge bombs.
Yeah, an anti-sludge bomb.
Motherfuckers gotta pull like a salt bay on this shit.
Nah, we're just gonna chuck it at the fucking thing. This is a goddamn eldritch horror fucking slime monster from the depths of the earth.
Yeah, nice.
There's no
door.
no time. No time for happiness or finesse.
To be honest, like
Yeah, just step closer to the door.
Oh yeah, I think I'm back up as well. Fuck out of that.
As soon as someone says throwing shit at something.
All right, so who throws the bag?
I'll throw the bag. I'll pull the yang here.
Lucius like Adonis, come here. Your father would kill me.
I'm on my way.
No, wrong way.
The tendrils
Hi, the
rip
person
out
on the
at
entire
Adonis.
other side of the room.
Yeah, you can stand there. No.
Wow.
Yeah, so Pat, you want to put the bag in it?
I shall yeet for yang, as they say.
Roll me any ranged attack.
I hate myself. I'll use javelin.
The bag bursts on impact, and with a you see it like writhe and struggle for a moment before being entirely melted away, leaving only gray sploogy tendrils at the edge. And yeah, it goes down to engulf some sort of pearly liquid core within it that just sort of begins to dissolve and break away. And yeah, you just destroyed the core of this.
Wait, what the shit? Did we just clear this dungeon in like 5 seconds? Bruh.
No.
There's some shit.
Wow.
There's some shit
This is
going
part
on
one.
here.
We just said that this is like only part of the mother sludge. Like,
This is one root of a tree.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, the only place, the other major activity that you know of is Council Park.
So I guess we should go there? Question mark. Or
Well, you don't believe there should be any more sludge threat from the Sloogey bookstore. It's now just a question of who has the job of de-slooging it.
The guards.
Huh. Yeah, yeah, they can get the mops. To be honest,
This is what we pay taxes for.
Lucia's like, I've had enough of this. And just like gets out. She's like trying to like wipe the sludge off of her like clothes and stuff, and like.
I might do a pass the room just to see if there's like anything laying around that's in. But otherwise,
So yeah, I'm gonna also look around for loot and shit. Obviously.
Can we swing by the fifth watch first before we go to?
How many monies do I find, Lee?
I don't think we should swing back to
Splooge
fourth watch.
Splooge have a currency system?
Yeah, so you
right?
you don't really find
Accidentally
any
give it
money
shit.
down here in this natural cave that's been bored into by the slooges.
What a pity.
As
I
Lucia-
like it more when they have money to take when you kill them.
Splooge weren't paying their taxes. We removed them.
Lucia just goes, Queen. I know how you feel.
They've been evicted.
The struggle is real!
Please don't do that, fat.
I'm sorry.
Oh wait, is she actually going to do that mic now?
I don't
Yeah.
know my own strength.
And she keeps pulling it right up to her mouth.
All right, so yeah, do you guys have any? Brother Tanzan would be like, I'm so thankful to you, Chartists. The sludge. Do you think that this is the end of it?
No, 9. But perhaps the end of it for here.
With this godforsaken city, probably not.
Yes, it is truly a foul fate that has fallen on Freistadt. But take
God
heart.
might have forsaken her, but...
The Father of Mercy is merciful, and I believe
promise.
that the district is beginning to get back on its feet. Once this sludge problem is done, Innenstadt will be relatively safe, especially compared to the rest of the city right now. Although there is still the question of, I suppose, the crabs and the sludge in the park.
True story. We're just about to head over there. As far as I'm aware.
I mean, I suppose we can go check out the park.
Yeah.
Perhaps the
Might
rest of you
as
need
well,
a short
no?
rest or a
Short
moment
rest,
to
yeah.
catch your break.
First things first, I need some new clothes.
Really? So it's just going to get more damaged.
Yeah.
You can have some of mine. They're all black and form-fitting, but I think you'll work with them.
No, I don't think so.
Fair enough. Suit yourself.
Indeed. So you guys have de-slooged a bookstore.
Yeah. Do you want to break really quick, and then before we
Yeah.
make our way to?
I was thinking of trying to drag it out until 10:30, but yeah, no, it only makes sense that we do it now. Really.
My bad. So, I mean, we can.
No, it's all right. Yeah, so we'll still come back at 10:40
3
p.m.
minutes.
We have a 12-minute break.
Woo! We killed the bosses early. We got a 3-minute extra break. Woo!
Amazing.
I know, we did such a good job. We'll be right back. We're coming right back.
I gotta go to the bathroom, so I'll be back. Yeah, bye.
Yeah, and I'm gonna, I think, get more food and maybe some water in my phone charger. And
Keep Prime, Jewel, thank
we'll
you.
live. Woo! Now available at your local Kroger's.
Will to Livo. hello.
I'm back.
Oh my god. Oh, Jor, that was really fucking funny. I appreciate that. Oh wow, my phone is like 3 minutes fast.
Did you say your phone is 10 minutes fast?
My phone is 3 minutes fast.
About 3 minutes fast.
Presently
Even that.
It's presently displaying
Hello,
10:39. Both my computers are displaying 10:37.
That's very odd.
Uh-oh. Must be all the 5G. Giving my computer's clocks the Rona. He said, snorting Ritalin and watching Fox News.
He's got a virus.
A laconic wit. That feel when you're 1 minute from coming back from the break and most of the players aren't back yet. So here I am, rocking like a hurricane, changing the music like a Lee Kane. Do I have do I still not have an in-stop theme? I'm
hurricane.
All right, group. We're gonna go through the Kevin McLeod and Comptech backlog they give us access to here.
Those X's on top of the like location markers make me feel like we.
Okay, this is the in-stop theme.
This is the end of what? Sorry.
I have an in-stop theme.
Oh, cool. Where's that coming from? Is that you, Heather?
What?
Is Brendan watching like TV or something?
Oh, Brendan's playing. Brendan, what's that game? He's playing Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I'm sorry.
Oh,
It's all good.
it's not that loud.
You just heard children in the background. That's all.
I was like,
Well, I'm muted now, so I don't know if there's
no, yeah.
anything
When you muted it, it went away, but it's okay. It's not annoying. Like really, it wasn't that loud.
Greggy Pookins, are you here?
Returned.
Hello.
Yay. So, the party is at a Sloogy bookstore, and they hear the new Innenstadt theme play. And, yeah, so, where do you all head?
So, let's go to the place with the stuff. Let's go to the Central
Do we want
Park.
to follow that hole? Is that what you mean?
Central Park.
Do you guys need a quick rest? Or
I was gonna say, can we go to the 5th watch and like short rest?
You want to pop on back to the 5th watch and have some...
I guess we could rest and regain our health and become more prepared to deal with major threats in the city. That is fine.
Cool. I'm gonna roll some hit dice. Unluck. Oh, I am so clean. Okay.
Okay, give me 1 second.
Oof.
That's still not bad. I had a player of mine who had a -1 con and rolled 3 zeros in a row.
Unluck.
I think in 5e, isn't it technically that negatives can't affect? Or am I imagining that?
On hit dice, it could. I think that would make sense.
Ooh.
What? That's not even possible.
A d4 plus 2, how
Wait,
can that...
it says D lowercase d4.
It's just 1 dd4.
Yeah.
I think that there might be like an extra d entered into that formula somewhere.
How many hit dice can we regain on the short rest?
How many levels do you have? You're still
However
6th
many you
level?
want to spend.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose I should spend some more because I can. I don't anticipate using.
I get the amount of health I roll, right? How does this
Yeah.
work again?
Yeah,
Okay.
so you get 11 plus 3, 14. Yeah, you have 22 bonus, like health back. Healing. As some call it. As the kids call it.
Indeed.
You are all kids to me. I'm very old.
Yeah, and 9, 10, 11. I can put the healing on Adonis,
So my ears
but
are torn off.
I think most of you have healed yourselves, right?
Have not.
I heal myself.
I
Okay,
need you to do it.
18.
This is what I pay you for. In free labor. So.
And the real Kathos got 1 HP back?
That is correct.
You're gonna roll more hit die, or?
Oh,
Yeah,
I have
there
other
does seem to be
people.
something wrong with it, Flesh Party, because
Oh.
it's just 1 dd4
Oh, I just
plus
rolled
2.
it.
Oh, you rolled the d4, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
For me.
I'll roll the ball.
Plus, what's your con mode? Plus 2. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So yeah.
Perfect.
22 health is how much you heal total.
Jesus.
Oh,
Alright,
yeah,
yeah,
okay, so
overkill it.
he's at the max, yeah.
So let's see how my run for president is going. Ah yes, a couple people have been using my hashtag. Daniel Lone 2020.
Alright, so, hey friends. We're here, some of us are queer, and we're going in a direction.
I will exploit my queerness aura and employ.
Alright, so which way, friends?
To
Go
Council
to
Park,
Central
right?
Park, unlike
Yeah.
anybody who lives in New York.
What do?
To the place I've never been.
I can say this, I'm very physically close to New York.
Council
But not so
Park.
close that I have coronavirus. yet.
It do be spreading though.
To be spreading, I live in the second most populous state with regards to people who have the effect. So, yeah. I feel very afraid. I'm shivering in my skin-tight pants.
Your booties.
Did you add your healing to your?
Speaking of booties, I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I think
You talking to
whatever I
me?
ate
Yeah,
earlier is not.
Did you add
sitting
your
well.
healing to your?
Oh no!
We did it.
Oh no!
And I'm gonna. I'm just gonna. I'm gonna have to call it. I am.
All right.
Wait, what happened?
Those.
First party, no!
We're having a body problem. We salute your sacrifice.
We understand.
Keep on.
Thanks.
As a bottom,
Jeez.
I fully understand.
Wait, what happened?
We had a medical situation.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's gonna be like, several hour bio break, as they say in the biz.
Is that what they say?
The answer is yes.
Okay.
I like the Instat theme. Did someone make that for you, or is this just like
No, it's from Chemical.
the music?
We do have a person in our crew who makes amazing music, and I have no idea how to show for them because, as far as I'm aware, they don't use their Twitter and or anything basically. But Cole makes amazing fucking music. Cole was a member of our crew last session that I ran in the Changed Stars system, and Cole is just phenomenal. We love Cole. Cole is an artiste. I have no idea how to show for them.
We love them, folks.
Please purchase. Please pay our baby Cole. Please. Cole needs money. Let us give the Cole the money.
Yeah. So.
I don't actually know if Cole needs money, but
I digress. We digress.
I'm calling for you, Lee. Have I done well?
You done good, Patty. You done good.
Thank you. That's all I ever need.
And so you guys returned to Council Park, a place we haven't seen since like the first few episodes of the game?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
pretty
remember
much.
about crabs. Does it still have crabs?
Yeah, so it does
Really
seem...
should have taken specimens then.
It seems to have, it seems to have crabs on one side.
What is this free house cow doing in this country if it's not curing the crab problem?
Oh, roll 20, please.
Yeah, no, seriously, we have not moved on the page.
Yeah,
I think that's intentional. My roll 20 just crashed for some reason.
Alright, so you guys are in Council Park. You see on the one hand, you have the sludge. And on the other hand, you have the crab. And in the middle of it all, a very ruined bridge, which also has lost some of its wood panels. Like, what the hell?
I see nothing right now.
I see all of the things.
I do not see anything. I just see black.
It will not let
So
me
neat.
copy paste back in any wood floors. What?
Why is it only removing the wood floors? Is it because we've had them in the system for so long? But then why wouldn't it remove these wood floors, which are even older, I thought? Like, this is kind of a newer wood floor compared to this, which I think you used all the way back in, like, the original thing you made the fucking tiles for, which is spite. Like, I feel like that's that old.
I think it was for
Oh, you didn't make that
Groundbreakers.
for Whist. Well, all right, but I made that one for Wistmore, so it's younger, I think.
Indeed. So we'll have to power through it. Point is, you guys arrive in Council Park.
Still can't see anything.
I don't know. So you are.
Can't see shit.
Can you?
I can see
Can
some
you, Heather?
things.
Nope.
What? What? But you're here.
Weird.
edit. Can be edited and controlled by Adonis Alford. That's correct. Advanced. You have sight. This is so strange. Hold on. Let me go pull a real quick experiment. Can you guys see now?
Yes.
Yes.
Can you see now?
No.
Can you see now?
Yes.
What the fuck? You can
I can't,
only.
see any, I can't see any of our tokens though.
And even what?
What do you mean you can't see your tokens? Your tokens are right here.
All
Yeah, I can't
is
see any
this
token.
little pink purple token here. I
Do
don't
I-
see any.
You don't see these tokens?
Nope.
Can you refresh?
Nope.
everything?
Are they on the wrong layer?
I
Maybe.
see all of the things.
No, they're on
Those
the.
things that
They're all on
my
the look at the
God,
stream. They're
destroyed.
all on the token layer. The only reason you can see is because I gave this purple eye vision
I don't know. I can't see.
that
our
everyone
token.
didn't
Not to
have.
be a repeating record, but did you refresh your browser? Because
Me? Yes, I did. Like it's.
So there's a new dynamic light thing. Let me see if clicking that.
I can. I'm gonna
Adonis, can
refresh
you
one
see
more
shit
time.
now?
I can see shit now. Hold on. It's lagging though. I still don't see our tokens. I see giant crab though.
Yeah, I can see everything but our tokens.
Wait, shift ping
Oh.
them. Shift ping them.
No, like I know where they should be. I'm looking at the stream, but I can't like see them.
that is bizarre.
That's fucking weird. I have no idea why it would be doing that.
They have become ghosts.
Same.
Who cast invisibility on them?
So anyway, though, I have literally become obsessed with trying to make a language. It is crazy. Like, I have all these notes sprawled around my fucking word place like a fucking mad woman. It's
I had
insane.
a friend do that in college, or try to. He didn't get very far.
I mean, like, I'm not.
Oh, by the way, Pat,
never
I did
actually-
while I was upstairs. I came up with a new language, but it is a conlang based off of the United States English. So here it is, right? It's English, but the only thing is to add a certain prefix needs some time. Let me see if you can pick up on it. So I realized it had been a hot Yigita minute before I had talked about Yigita millennia, and I realized I haven't seen them in Yigita years. So let me just take a Yigita second and see how many Yigita decades it had been. So I spent Yigita hours at it. Yeah.
I totally don't see what the connection is.
It was
I
Yigita
feel
much.
like- Yeah? So let me see. Alright, I don't even have my actual notes from the. Oh wait, do I? No, I don't. I don't
Well,
feel like
here's
I have
some
my
more
notes.
cool art that was got commissioned of Adonis. I feel like we
Oh,
make a
yeah.
slideshow of Adonis art at this point.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm stalling for time. Look at that beautiful shit. Ooh, let me see if I can say I love it. War prenga. Oh, no. I've already fucked up because the object comes before the subject. How could I be so naive? What is the word for that? How am I forgetting the word for that?
Let's all start speaking.
God, it's like French
Klingon.
the second time over
Alright, so
with regards to forgetting.
I don't know what
all right, friends. So where are we right now, Heather and
They.
Rainbow?
I have no
can't
fucking clue.
see any tokens.
You
They
can't.
war
Wait,
prenga.
You can't see. You can see the rest of the map, but not the tokens.
I can see all the
Yes.
crabs. I can see the whole map. I can see the guys over at the barricade here.
Okay, you just. Oh, the only tokens you can't see are your own.
Yeah.
Yes.
What
That's what I'm
about
trying to say.
now?
Yeah, I can see the new Adonis. What? Yeah, whoever you. Yes, I can see them now.
Howdy.
I can't see the
All
rest of our. Okay, there we go. Now I can see everybody.
Okay, I'm just gonna delete the old ones, and can you still see now?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
That is bizarre.
Wait, what happened?
I
I
don't know.
tried to delete one of the WVs. Hold on, Roll20 has been really dumb tonight. They probably have increased server load because lots of people are distance playing. Speaking of which, do you find yourself newly distance playing? I think that we might have a free tile set available for download from DriveThru RPG for just those people. Oh my. But we also have a beautiful paid one called Apocalyptic Americana that Pat made, in case you like that, for all your Fallouty needs and other sci-fi needs. And then... But wait, there's more. There's
more. We do actually have a free product.
Yeah, you'll find the Wistmore Stimulus Pack. It has a 3-star rating, which is absolutely criminal. Please, but yeah, probably based off of 1 vote or something. So yeah, please consider it.
We have a vote of 0. We gave this shit away for free.
No. We have an average rating of 3.
How do you give it a better rating?
You must buy this to rate it, but you can download it for free because it's pay what you want recommended price.
It's a fucking free product.
Oh, you have to actually like pay money to rate it?
No, you don't have to pay anything.
No, but to rate it, I think you have to actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, why did anybody actually pay things? We're giving it away for free.
We appreciate it. Oh, wait, hold on. So they won't let you leave a review unless you tip?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
I don't know, but it's got a lot of the cool art that Pat made. I think it might have this bamboo. It's got stuff that we use for this.
Bamboo. I definitely put it in. I mean, it should have it at least. If it doesn't, literally, you can come to me, to my DMs on Twitter, and ask for it. And I'll give it to you for free.
Yeah, the only restriction to review is you just have to wait a day. To give it time to, let it sink in.
I totally understand that. I didn't open this wine but a day ago, and already I can tell
it's sinking
that
in.
It is Pepsi and vodka.
I was gonna say a day ago. You mean a couple hours ago? When we started the stream.
Right, I was streaming then. Good times. I'm having fun.
Pat,
Thank you guys for being here.
So, all right. The technical difficulties are over. In theory, right? We can try and play the game. You see a lot of crabby critters, more than there were, scuttling defensively about their area, and you can't help but notice they got more like little egg areas than they did before. Like they've been laying. Like there's a lot of crab egg.
I cast fireball.
I'm sad we don't have a fireball anymore.
Anybody want to roll nature?
Sure.
Imagine thinking my character knows what nature is.
I'm not a huge nature person.
Same. Although we would know quite a bit about crabs. So.
Never mind. I don't know anything about nature.
Heather, are you muted or she might be AFK for something?
Yeah, I'm muted.
Okay.
My character knows just about
thank you.
About crabs as basically anybody whose national animal is a crab. Just about as much about crabs.
I know that they have legs.
Luch has had to avoid getting crabs multiple times, so we'll just.
My character hasn't had that.
Adonis. When you were a young lad, your father sat you down and taught you about the crab. You see, the crab is a noble sea creature. A strong, hard shell like the walls of a city, biting claws for martial combat, a swift side scuttle, very important in outflanking your foes. It has all of the noble qualities that the Freistadt nobility possess. And so you were made to know the giant crab. You know that there is a king among these crabs, known as the Königskrab. It's big, and it scuttles. It goes... And you know that these other giant crabs, they tend to live in the bay, right? And out in the bay, they guard against more nefarious sea creatures. So long as they inhabit that area, they help guard against attack. And normally, because they're territorial, and the territorial is mostly underwater, so They don't get into too big of problems, and they're too big to be caught in the crab traps, but occasionally people will go deliberately hunt them for their fine, delicious meats.
Crab meat.
Yes. Crab meat. Your father would have explained this to you as he was, like, you know, breaking some crab and just eating it. Like you like we imagine Adonis is like fiddling with his little like crab bib as his dad is like just hammering a crab like now son Adonis as a Halford you must know the noble crab, and you do in fact know the noble crab, and you know
That really
that,
stuck with me, huh?
yeah, it really left an impression on you. Just the smell linked with the memory well. You think that if this is the prime egg area of the giant crabs, then you think that given how long it's been, you think that they will soon hatch their eggs. When they hatch, they'll need to seek saltier waters, so they will probably scuttle off the pier. But you know that while they are nesting, some Koenig's crab will be lurking nearby.
I see. I'm gonna tell my boys. I'm gonna tell my boys about this.
Am I one of your boys?
Yes,
They'd be paid. She's like, am I
Appreciate
one of your
that.
boys?
the boys.
Yes. Can we commission a full profile? Yes, from Adonis. But like, have it be like a yes.
Huh? Wait, what?
Like you know, like the full on yes. But like,
but he's like stuttering.
yes. Mhm.
Very good. I like being one of your boys. It makes me feel funny. Ha ha ha. I'm the boys now.
Everybody's the boys.
The
The crabs are the boys too.
Crab's
Cool.
like,
Well, let's go kill some
we them
slime
boys.
things.
Yes. I suggest we deal with the splooge. That is our concern right now.
Oh, true. Yeah, that is kind of over
Let's go
here, right?
open windows and shit, yeah.
It's just like
I'll go over here, I guess.
really disdainful of having to go through more sludge, but
Well,
I
that's
mean,
a nice mission.
Shoes are already sploogey.
Yeah, did you really change? My lid. Silly.
Just tapped off my shoes a little bit.
I can't go outside looking like that.
Well, excuse you. I'm looking like this because I do my damn job. Thank you very much.
Alright, so
I'm
you
an
find-
essential employee.
You find the still destroyed, alchemist's lab and house all burnt out, and you can't help but notice that the sludge seems to have headed towards the water, and there's been some burrowing down into some gashes into the earth. And as you gaze down them, you see them. They seem to be filled with sludge, although they seem to center in some ways around this portion of water. Interestingly enough. Hmm.
Didn't we actually already?
I cast fireball.
Yeah, I was gonna say we're sorely missing our elemental damage here.
Okay.
I'll go fast. It's okay.
Sword
I
gladly lets you do that.
Yeah, agreed.
Mhm. And by the way, someone here has a very large peepee, don't they?
I have a large
Not
PP.
me. My
His
PP
peepee's
is
huge.
below average.
Yeah, that's like an 18, right?
Huge.
18 PP.
You notice
Huge.
a certain violet shimmering
Oh no.
beneath the lake.
I will relay this. There's something violet in the water.
Can I throw a rock?
I'm going to move.
You want to throw
Over
a
here.
rock into the waters?
I was gonna say I'm gonna move like down here.
Oh, you're gonna cause the crabs to get alerted.
Oh wait, they're crabs. I thought they were sludges.
Oh, there's crabs over here, but there's splooge over here. So like, hopefully, we're far
Crabs
enough
left
away
me,
that-
sludge to my right, here I am.
In the middle with... Yeah, I'm gonna throw a rock just like in the middle of the water.
Oh, 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 no, nope, 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 nope.
How deep of water is this? I can't remember.
Yoked.
I guess I wouldn't remember.
It's
I'd
not
have-
very deep. It's like maybe 5, maybe 10 feet deep
Okay.
in certain
Yoked,
parts.
I say,
There's a deeper portion here. And yeah, so you cast the rock to the deeper portion.
Sure.
You see tendrils arc and touch the rock. And it seems to dissolve with a hiss in the waters.
Das ist nicht so gut. Just throwing that out there.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Kind of
tendrils are like, is there like a creature in there, or like?
You see a flash of something in the depths.
NGL, das ist kind of schlecht.
Do we still have that salt?
We have one thing of salt, but there's like a whole bunch of water.
I know. Is there a way to move the water to put the salt on it?
Does anybody have? We have no magic. Literally none of the farm.
Oh,
I have charm spells
I
that
have, I guess, guidance and maybe secret flame.
Well, only someone who had control water would have been great.
Yeah, right. our wizard would have been real useful.
Can anyone charm a crab to go deliver?
I mean, I can.
The funny thing is that
I don't know if Lush would do that.
Kathos literally has a hat of animal friendship with 4 charges.
I know.
Like she's been actively avoiding crowds for a long time. I don't know if she would intentionally go.
This is character development, sacrificing for the greater good.
Funny,
but it could go horribly wrong.
Mhm.
All right, well,
Lush, you know what? Lush like goes over to these guys.
Now, let's talk for a moment, right? Let's talk.
Wait, I had an idea.
Let's talk. Lush, before, you're walking that way, but you guys are thinking, right, about ways to kill the sludge, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. So you're thinking about ways that you can kill this sludge.
Oh boy.
All of you make me an int save.
Intelligence save? Oh boy.
Kind of schlecht.
Heck.
Okay.
Wait,
Lush,
no.
you
Roll that.
Hold on a sec. Is it no, it's an ability check, never mind. Okay, yeah.
Zorn's
Alright,
pretty clever.
It's an int save.
My intelligence score is pretty good. It's just
Adonis, you feel someone creeping around the edges of your mind, and then your sword like swings as if though on its own, hitting some sludge, and you hear it hiss in your mind. Fool! An open mind is like a fortress with its gate unbarred and unguarded. Be alert, my child, my descendant, my spawn of my spawn. Ready yourself.
Ew.
Meanwhile, Lush, you feel something wet and slippy slurp its way around your gray matter, tearing and peering deep into your mind as your thoughts fly before you, flash before your eyes, and then suddenly you're blinking hard, you're wincing, you're wondering what that sound is of something emerging out of the waves.
oh boy.
And then some of the sludge around Council Park begins to rise up into tentacular form. Soren, behind you, you see a vast and blurring thing. Roll me a dex save if you're next to one of these and you want to not be before things happen.
That's a lot of sludge.
Oh boy.
So I think we
Get
found
more
where
salt.
the tree is.
Yeah, clearly we need more salt. Am I like
Soren,
like charmed or something? Like
no, it just was able to read your mind and know what you were trying to do.
oh, okay.
It knew you were trying to kill it, and it doesn't want to die.
Fair
Oh,
enough.
how interesting. Well, it's so funny because we want you to die, so it's like
Here's a question: can I roll an
Kinda
Arcana
dope.
check to know if killing this one would just like make the other ones like die as well, or?
Yeah. Yes, you can.
funny joke.
Okay, so Lush, you know that if you just kill this thing, it might actually cause more of them to spawn in its death throes. However, if you finish it with your final bag of salt, you would be able to end this.
I see.
Is it currently out of the water? Like
It is. Its tendrils are merged about. It's broken free of the water and it's flapping about.
Just remember, it was acidic water, so.
Uther was like,
It's all okay because the dope music has turned on, so it's time to fight.
"Wait, you said it's acidic water?"
Well, didn't you say it was like the rock like sizzled or something when it hit?
No, like a tendril came
When the
up.
tendril met it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
So it doesn't seem like the water itself is all toxic, but like the sludge in it definitely is, and it might have sludged the water a bit.
Alright, that makes more sense.
Are sludges water soluble?
Clearly not.
Clearly not. No, you're right.
It's flubber.
They must have like an oil base, I guess.
I think they're sludge based.
All right. So, do we want some initiatives?
I mean, do I get a surprise round on them? Because
No. Actually, you have to make a dex save to not be in this thing's range.
Why would I want to avoid being in its range? Its range is my range. I don't care.
If you want to, you can
get along.
No.
Am I gonna get damaged if I begin my turn in its range?
I mean, you can just begin your turn in its range if you want to, but you could choose to not be.
I suppose I could see a hypothetical pragmatic point in not being so I'll take it. I'm not gonna be in its range. Fine. I'll be there or whatever. Where do I start?
Alright. So, Soren. It's your turn. There is some sludgy tentacles going in your general vicinity and direction. How do you feel about that?
How do I feel about that?
Yeah.
Threatened.
You also see that there is a guard who takes note of this, Ulthar, who has housed Adonis and Lush before, and who recognizes you, and who is waving to Lush right now, like, "Oh, hello, Lush," and then he sees this, he's like, "Oh no," and yeah, he seems to be a little bit afraid because he hasn't seen sludge action like this before. But Soren, what's the turn here? What's the
I'm
play?
guessing this splooge is difficult terrain.
Correct.
To not risk getting in its range, let's go 30, and then action to dash, and then I'm gonna pop a shot at the one back here with the bow.
Okay. The shot does not seem to it penetrates into them, and then you see it sink into it. It's not like a slider sludge that you can just pop, that you can just like, you know, perforate and blow away.
I love it. Otherwise, that is my turn.
All right. Now, as I recall, Soren has some special arrows, doesn't he?
He does. He does have some special arrows.
Lush,
Quite a few, actually.
it is your turn.
Yeah. So Lush is going to yell at Ufer and be like, "So okay, is this like special salt or it's just salt? Like
This is a special thing that he has done to the ice salt that they got from the Red Iron
I
Fortress.
see. So I can't just yell at this guy to go get more salt."
Yeah, so I'm afraid gamer tears are not going to be enough to defeat this.
Okay.
We tried, Queen.
By the way, who has possession of the bag when all this starts? Who has, if you
Probably not
will...
me. I've already used mine.
I thought I used one, but I thought
Soren, would you say you've secured the bag?
I mean, I mean, if someone else would have taken it, I don't think Sarn would have probably took it. But I mean, if they, how heavy are they? Like, are they super?
Look, I could have
that heavy,
taken
it's
two.
solid.
My character is greedy.
I mean,
Is it more likely that you would have taken one or I would have taken two?
probably more taken two.
All right, so
I'll take it.
Debbie Paid has secured the bag.
Sounds good.
Boogie. Jeez. Okay. I guess I'll just start blasting.
So anyway, I started blasting.
Yeah. So anyways, I started blasting. Yikes. 7 doesn't hit, but
All right, and who's your what are you targeting?
just the one that's close to me, I guess.
Okay. The first arrow, the tendril it hits goes ramrod stiff and then splats onto the ground. This thing begins to like tug itself a bit around it, groping a bit more blindly at the moment.
Oof, that damage. Yeah.
Indeed.
Can I try to like? There's not really like bushes anymore, huh? This flute have kind of like eaten up the bushes and trees and stuff, huh?
Mhm. Consuming the biological matter and transforming it into chartreuse sludge.
Yeah. Let me double dash.
That's how that works.
Let me do a little dashy do over here, and then yeah. I don't really. Yeah, that's my turn.
Debt be paid.
Alright, so I'm gonna go like here. That's half my movement, right?
Yeah, because you have the booties on.
Yeah. So what would happen if I throw the final bag that I have upon this one right here?
I want to throw it and find out.
Yeah, okay, perhaps.
All right. Make me any ranged attack.
I did. Plus it's 21.
Can I like interject with the knowledge that I learned from my Arcana roll before?
Please, 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 please.
Like, can I see that Baby Fate's about to use it on this?
I think
flute?
there might be
my
I think there might be a
definitely
bush
be-
obstructing your line of sight. Can you roll me a perception?
Oh, true.
I would be looking for like.
Yikes! No, I guess I don't
feedback.
see it. It feels bad. I'm like, we're boned.
So, yeah, it explodes and destroys the sludge under it, revealing a bit of chewed away bamboo. And yeah,
Was that my entire turn though, or can I?
no, you can use another attack if you want to go like into the space of it.
Yeah, I want to fuck it up. Maybe not all that way. Maybe like here, whatever.
All right, you hit it. It seems to be terribly stricken as you chop off several of its tendrils. It slinks down a moment and begins to regenerate them at the stumps, 2 sprouting where 1 had been.
Oh, this is not that kind of fight. We're boned.
All right. Is that your turn?
I think so.
All right, Adonis. It is your turn.
I accidentally deafened. What'd you say?
It is your turn.
Okay. Let's see. I don't want to move the slime. I think I'm gonna head towards Lush.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna use. I could dash, right?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. You can get all the way here if you dash. Whoosh, you're like, Loosh.
Get me the fuck out of here! Ah.
The tendrils quiver and quaver and quibble and quabble. You feel a nibble on your novel,
Please no.
and you hear the sound of whoosh as it crispits up some splooge going at Deputy Paid. Make me a dex save, and whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Adonis and Lush, make me a dex save.
Bruh.
You know what, Lee? You know what's really funny about that roll? I was
What?
literally just gonna say, Why even bother? I will fail the deck save anyway. Just hit me with it. And
All right,
then I
so
was
Lucian
like,
managed to step out of the way of the incoming
maybe I might
sludge,
not
and
get
then
hit.
it splats on Adonis. It doesn't seem to be restraining you, but the goop does seem to sort of cling to them, their torsos, and sort of trying to spread towards their heads. Additionally, you hear sound like a suction cup coming uncoupled, and the big stuff starts to move. The things that had been damaged. This one withers and does not seem to be making any progress. This one, debt be paid. The tentacles spring back to life with great gusto. They then proceed to try and grapple you. They do not manage to succeed. They not
How
manage
do you kill this thing?
and yeah, you feel something. Lush, Adonis, and Debt Be Paid all feel something in their mind. Something deep and guttural. Something of a quivering roar. And you see something. A strange... In your third eye, your mind's eye, you see a separating of two sides to reveal a gaping maw. And you feel as if though it seeks to add to it.
well, sorry.
So, Soren, it's your turn.
I have a crazy idea, but I don't know if it's gonna backfire.
Those are my favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We got limited options as is, but all right. How far is this? Hold on. Wait, what is the blue that's right?
So that is those are like the stairs going up.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Okay, in that case, I am going to basically run to here. I'm gonna yell at the crabs.
You're gonna yell at
Try
the
to get their
what-
attention.
Okay, can you give me an animal handling there, King?
Ooh, okay.
All right, you've gotten their attention. They perk up. They at you.
I'm basically like trying to get them to come at me in some manner, but
Okay, so the small ones don't, but you hear a parting of the waves, and you see the Koenig's crab have emerged.
awesome.
Dun, 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 dun.
And I'm basically waving at them and like egging them on, taunting them to come at me. Come at me, bro.
All right, so you have
Isn't there a level like this in Mario? Kart?
you have aggroed all of the Koenig's crab.
Awesome. So I have a little bit of movement left because I use cunning action to dash a little bit. I'm gonna go there, and then I'm gonna take a quick shot if I can. I don't know if but I was gonna shoot at the blue guy.
So the violet sludge. Describe for me the munition that you are utilizing here.
Just a normal one. I just want to test it first.
The arrow strikes the tip of one of its tendrils and then flings it, and then breaks it off from the rest of its body, leaving a violet splash in the water. It does seem to have been distracted by this, and its ire drawn towards you.
Oh, good. Do I need to roll damage for it? Like it hit, or do I just leave it
You
as
can
it
roll
is?
damage.
Okay, well that's not great. I've screwed myself. I think that's all I got. No, that's all I got. Yeah.
Well, if you need some backup, I'm here to unscrew people. That's what I do.
I'm just trying to keep its attention, guys.
Dawson's collect taxes, but you know,
All right, so that's your turn.
Yeah.
it's not
that's it.
taxes.
The Koenig's crab begin their approach.
Good.
Oh my god, what is happening?
Oh, they're gonna
This
fucking.
is some Godzilla shit, to be honest. Like,
Basically, King
Let him
Kong
fight.
and Godzilla are from fight it out.
yeah,
at the
you literally are like sicking two kaiju on each other. Like,
Yes,
This
that
is
is
that
the goal.
meme from like
is-
2 years ago. Oh god.
dun, 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 dun,
I'm gonna take lots of damage for it.
It
Lush.
basically describes the
Lush,
2020 election.
Yeah, you see Adonis has been kasplooged on.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do about that?
I'm just gonna shrug and God, okay. So like the one that I hit earlier, does it look like it's like what happened to it? Like it's just
It looks like it's sort of like wilted.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah. It doesn't seem like if you went near it, it would attack you right now. It seems like it's sort of minding its own business for the moment as it gets shit back together.
Okay. That's good to hear.
You know, like it's going to start that business one of these days once everything's all sorted out.
Behind this bush, can I try to stealth?
Yeah.
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 Okay.
Yeah.
Yikes.
You feel as if though your feet connecting with the violet sludge beneath give some connection between you and the sludge. It knows where you are by standing in it.
Heck. Okay. Well, I guess I'll just try to shoot this green one then.
Need that attack?
Yeah. Oh wait, sorry, that's the wrong thing. I just wanted to attack with the light crossbow. If that's okay instead.
Sure.
It's the same attack rolls, so like.
You into a tendril. It doesn't.
Oh, right.
If you'd gotten a similar shot into a sludge, it would have just like perforated it. But this one, sort of like the arm bends and cricks a bit and bleeds some minor sludge and seems a bit distraught.
Right. Okay. Sure. I told Adonis like, get the hell back in there.
In where?
In the fight.
I have 24 health. All right.
All right, debt be paid. It is your
Oh, well.
turn.
So I'm tempted to try something here. Let me just look at
I feel like that's the motto of this fight. Just everyone try things.
Alright. So I can see this guy, right?
Speaking of which, debt be paid. At the beginning of your turn, I'm gonna need you to make me an int save.
Oh no.
I don't like that. I'm not that good at these things. Oh, hey, look at that.
You manage to power it off, and the violet sludge that was clinging to you grows brittle and then breaks.
Wunderbar. So I can see this thing, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Recently I had this kind of, it's awkward to talk about out loud, but I had like a cosmic experience, and I basically, in my mind's eye, I saw my deity Taxus.
Mm-hmm.
She was telling me these things, and she said them so authoritatively, I couldn't help but to, feel some certain way. And perhaps I gained something from this experience, because I think I can cast spells now.
Mm-hmm.
Spells such as...
So you've added the cleric level?
Certainly. I added something. Which is to say yes. I haven't added it in character yet, but
what's the spell?
Pretty sure if you okay the thing that I sent you in my DMs in really early on.
Now hold on. Now that might be
you
might have sent that from a cursed website. Is that no? Okay, that's that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah. All right. So I can cast the command spell.
Mm-hmm. Who do you use it on?
The blue thing.
All right. So
It's not undead, right?
no, it's not.
So as far as I'm concerned,
What do you tell it?
blue thing is the only thing that's actually here.
What do you
What
tell?
if I told it retreat.
What's your spell save DC?
I don't actually know.
Is 8?
How
It's going
does
to be 8 plus.
Yeah, because I'm cross-classing.
8
I
plus
haven't done
your
the math.
proficiency plus your spellcasting.
Prof is
So
2.
wisdom if you're a
Oh,
cleric.
it says 15. It says 15.
Okay. So you're telling it to retreat.
Yeah.
Okay, it seems like it might do something on its turn. Adonis. At the beginning of
boy.
your turn, make me an int save.
Wait, you said at the beginning of my turn?
Yes. Alright.
Balls.
The purple stuff around you forms into a mask that covers your mouth.
Oh boy.
But yeah, and you feel it like trying to get towards your ears.
Ooh, I can only imagine what would happen to that.
Alright, Adonis, what's your play?
Let it.
I'm gonna stroll up here and I'm gonna go.
Go ham?
Oh.
Oh, okay, yeah. Alright.
Heaven and hell.
Alright, now Adonis, you see an opening in the enemy as you begin to cut it apart, hacking limb from limb. If you are willing to move 5 feet into its space, you could make another attack to potentially do even more damage.
Yeah, fuck it.
Alright, give us that attack. Roll that damage. Oh, Adonis, you managed to cut your way into it. You're lopping off arms left and right, but then from behind, one is grabbing at you. It's grabbing at you. Make me a dex save.
I still don't understand how this fight works.
Uh-oh. You're being yoinked above it. You're yoinked. It's yoinked you.
Rainbow. I'm fine, we're even in a fight.
Alright, so this thing...
What?
So does it have to obey you? It has to obey the command for how long?
I literally dropped the
Flee the target. Okay. It descends beneath the waves, and the things that have sprouted seem a little directionless. Adonis, the ones grabbing you, let go.
Okay. Am I done being head-tied?
Yeah,
I believe so.
you are.
As hard as that was, not great for party synergy.
So, yeah, you do feel as if though the thing might return, but for now you are free to act. So, Soren, what do you do? There are some crabs who would like to have a word with you about you.
I thought that was your vodka at first, Pat. So when you opened it and it was carbonated, I was like, huh? Like, I was so
Nani?
confused.
I think
Carbonated vodka. It's this new thing called Truly's.
I think there is 60 feet.
You can
if I
buy
did.
it at your local liquor.
Yeah, that would make sense. Yeah.
Otherwise, I think I'm just gonna take like a dodge action. Like I think I'm not sure what to do with these things, so I'm just gonna dodge.
All right, so the Königskrabbe are going to sprint
Why are you
after
gonna say it
you.
like that?
Königskrabbe.
Yeah, the Königskrabbe.
I love it. I love it.
Some difficult terrain here.
It's gonna work, guys. I promise. It's gonna work.
They scuttling though.
Oh, I love that our fucking unofficial flag has a fucking Königskrabbe on it. Don't tread on me.
Alright, so no.
If you save one of the king crabs, I might have a surprise. But
Yeah, like so.
Loosh.
So it's not holding Adonis anymore.
It is let go of Adonis. Adonis is still standing in the middle of it, but it's not like there's sort of like it's like Adonis is standing in like some seaweed, but it's sludge weed.
Okay, and this one is just like
the stuff
totally
that
motionless at this point. Like
that one is totally motionless. The stuff around Adonis is very badly damaged. It looks like Adonis managed to hack away several of its limbs. So this one is looking badly damaged. This one is looking immobilized.
Okay, I guess I'm just gonna shoot at the one that Adonis is in.
All right.
First attack is like gets me sneak attack because it is from stealth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So like you hit something and like it goes all up around Adonis, and then some of them begin to like peel off with a slorp, slorp, slorp. And Adonis, you see a pearly center to it. It seems vulnerable.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Like if you indeed the blade sings and says, "There it is. Let us finish this."
Oh boy. Do I finish it?
Well, it's on your turn, you might.
Oh.
Deputy Paid, it's your turn.
So, when you say that these things are directionless, you mean that perhaps they will not attack if I were to give them the opportunity to make an opportunity attack?
Potentially the case, yes.
Cool, well, in that case, I'm second and while I calculate what I can do. Oh, 9. Ah, yeah, okay. I can do that.
You're in Slood, so you can. It's like 10.
No, she has the boots.
Oh, right. I forgot.
I have the magical boots.
Alright, so Debbie Page, you get there, right?
I'm terrible. Yeah. So, and I would like to cast my, so can I still see it beneath the waves, Lee?
You can see a murky, shadowed suggestion of it beneath the waves. It's.
Can I see it enough to put my seal on it?
You know what? I'll say so.
Yeah, well, you know what? I'm gonna seal that motherfucker.
Orf.
Seal real nice.
Adonis, it is your turn. You are in the eye. You see the eye of the slooge. It's the eye of the slooger. It's the heart of the fight.
I'm going to leave.
You have an advantage on your attacks. Nice. So you can roll twice and take the better result for your attack. All right, yeah. So if that's your second one, you can give me one more, and we'll see if you got better than the 11. All right, so you hack away at it, and drive it into its heart, and it just sort of folds out around you, inert, and then the slooge around it dries, flakes, cracks, and sizzles.
Oh, strategy.
We did it. We actually killed one pug.
I killed one.
Yeah, Adonis might be able to celebrate this verbally, but for the purple slooge mask around Adonis's face,
you'll pay
which
for that
doesn't
one.
seem to be going for the ears right now.
So you see a crab parade behind me.
Yeah, you
Parade?
see a fuckload
Like
of crabs.
stampede?
But yeah, so Adonis, what's do you want to move at all?
Yeah, I'll move. I'll back up like 2.
All right, yeah, getting out of range of the danger.
Yeah.
Deputy Page, you see a sudden shifting on that golden greedy seal you have placed as it emerges. It is not happy, and it goes whoosh, whoosh, in Deputy Page's and Soren's directions. Both of you give me a dex save, actually, right now. A dex save.
Yeah. I thought I preferred the intelligence save.
Soren just matrixes around in the middle of it. You get the advantage from the dodge. Soren, it's your turn. And also, by the way, Soren, this thing has slid right up to here. And Pat, I lied. It's not quite yet Soren's turn. Pat, the thing next to you tries to give you a little love tap, and actually your AC is 19 now, so it doesn't hit. And this one goes. So Soren, what's your turn?
There was an.
You said the green ones look like seaweed almost, like
Well, I mean, analogous to that. If you were to see if you were to see the seaweed underwater going just like this, like the tentacles are like.
Yeah. Okay. Can I theoretically dive into it?
Yes, you can. Would you like to do so?
Oof.
I'm gonna dive into it like that.
Yeah, and you
Bad
And
man.
get behind.
all right. You want to give me an acrobatics to not get a bad time?
Sure.
Not a bad time, okay.
All right. So Soren is parked. So do you want to be here or in the middle?
Well, so I'm not quite. I want to like try to hide in it until I basically jump in out of the eyes of the crabs and then like stealth out the back somehow.
Amazing, amazing. Give me a hide. Give me a sneak.
That's stealth. Okay.
Soren is just parkouring through this thing. And just
Oh my
flip side to side, real. None of it's fucking Hanna-Barbera cartoon. You go in one door, pop out the other side of the screen. They have no idea where you went.
Basically.
Yeah. So you're stealth. Where you want to go?
Away. Like if I can like jump, like it looks like I jump into it on the edge, avoid some of the tentacles, walk out the back, and like sort of like run into this bush.
Amazing. As you do so, you see that there is you see the ice, the sludge removing sand pile. It is a Koenig's crab's turn.
Could
The
I collect some
Koenig's
of it?
crab it advances and finds itself barred by the tentacles. It lurches forward, beginning to clip off some of them, having an advantage from its spirited state. It advances forward, and there is some conflict as the sludge begins to flap around it. The other crabs maneuver, and yeah, they generally seem to be after Soren, but they are engaging the sludge as they come upon it.
Amazing.
Lush, it is your turn.
It went so well.
Yeah. I feel like I could just sit back and watch at this point, but like,
Fine, let's not.
yeah, I guess I'll like just shoot this one that's down.
I see. Soy sauce. Kiko Manuel is down, eh? And yeah, it seems to shrivel and become. It seems to reveal itself to you. You see a shining center.
Oof. Okay, well, on my next turn, I'll try to kill it.
Yeah, it does, however, seem more or less inert.
Kind of yell at Adonis to go. Oh, really? Like entirely? Like even?
It doesn't. It not to say it won't begin moving again, but it doesn't seem to pose any threat.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, cool.
You can move yourself wherever you'd like to. Deputy Page, it is your turn. Roll me an int save at the beginning of it.
Right here for now.
Das ist nicht mein Import. Ja, give you mein best attempt, aber. Alle Data do that well.
Yeah, so the violet sludge peels off, flaking.
Go.
Good. I suppose that is all I could really ask for. What is the little pink thing on me, though?
I don't know. I kind of assumed that you put that there. I must have just clicked both like a silly person. Alright, Deputy Page, give me your move.
I think you can extrapolate my move from my actions. Found this one right here. And I would like to place... have I already... Oh, I already did put my seal on. So
you hack away several... after an initial slow start, catching your blade in one of them, you pull it out and wick away some tentacles. It seems to be badly beat.
I don't by any chance feel like I could pop that seal right now, do I?
Something would have to hit it. Oh, you're asking like if this... No.
Okay. That was the experiment. This experiment went perhaps as well as
Adonis Halford.
Oh yeah. I am gonna. I'm not really in range to be doing much at all, am I? I'm just gonna sprint up here and prep.
Alright, and at the end of your turn, can you roll me an int save? The stuff that was going for your ears peels off and falls around. Your mouth is free. So yeah. A tentacle tries to grab Deputy Page, and it definitely succeeds. She's dragged towards the center of this and suffers 8 damage in the process as she is crushed. It is these things fight against the crabs. A giant crab is cracked. Its juicy crab meat flowing all over the battlefield. And yeah, it's definitely seems to be a bad time for some of the crabs. Soren, what's your play?
Does sand or salt look like I could collect some of it?
Looks like you could get like a handful or so.
I just want to like, you know, spin an axe or something just to like collect as much as I can. While this chaos is going on in the background.
All right, so bag 2 electric boogaloo has been gathered.
Oh, sweet.
You collected a bit of it.
Now the question is, can I? This is a bush still too, right?
There's some grasses there.
Oh,
There's some tall grass you could hit Z to like go prone in.
I want to just like dive into that as well.
Amazing. So you just want to come up here and go prone in the
yeah.
Amazing.
Stay as hidden as possible.
Alright, so that's Soren's turn, right? Alright. So the Königskrab attacks the claw. Oh my, what damage this regal king of crabs delivers. This one not so much. However, these things tense around it, and Sludge bleeds out around the pincer, locking it. The Königskrab is grappled. By the way, Debbie Page, you've also been grappled and crushed a bit. The crabs are swimming forth, seem to be mostly getting batted away by this violet Sludge garden. The lesser-known guide into Violet Evergarden, Violet Sludge Garden.
Whoa, that was a callback. I'm kind of impressed.
And
You're fucking anime.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
yeah, there's much chittering of the attacking giant crabs. You're not sure that the actually. Yeah, it looks like they're beginning to draw its focus. It seems annoyed by this. Pat, it's been hit if you want to pop your seal.
Oh, you betcha you.
You heal, and a black gold flame engulfs it, burning away at edges, but leaving a clear center. As if though suggesting some inviolable center, which, if struck, could change the course of the battle. But with what?
Lee, where is the center exactly? Do I have to be right there? Or do I?
You have to be inside of it.
I have to be inside of it, but Lee, it wouldn't be the first time.
So, Lush, it's your turn.
Yeah.
No, wait, no, I haven't made my move
It's
yet.
not your turn, Pat. Your initiative is 9 and Lucius is 12.
Oh, wow, okay.
You were using a reaction to pop your seal.
I'm going to try to shoot that dare crystal or whatever it was.
Attack with advantage.
Cool. Unlucky. Hopefully that one hits.
It seems to go tense against the crossbow bolt, but the second one slices it over like an overdone egg, and it melts to the floor like a Zelda enemy. The Sludge going away.
And I'm gonna move up a little bit.
Debbie Page, you're being grappled.
Wunderbar. So how do I do the opposite of that? How do I get off of this?
Making a romantic advance upon it.
Well, I stick out my tongue.
Alright.
Give me a
See,
persuasion.
strength check. Wait, persuasion? Oh,
No.
I can do that.
You escaped.
No. You said persuasion, Lee. I'm sorry, but
I can make a
let's go
persuasion
with that
one.
strength check.
Yeah, well, because you have silver tongue, so you reach out in the metal of your tongue, just like. I think the strength save was enough to escape.
It was a joke.
Oh my god.
You should not have gone this far. Okay, so I'm ungrappled.
Yeah, which way do you want to head?
I want to be right here.
All right, now was your action to break free? Roll me
I wanna
athletics
be
to like
right
dive. Roll me athletics to dive onto that after you use your action to break free over there.
Not gonna do it. No, okay, well.
Yeah, you wind up kind of like in the water next to it in some heavy armor. It's Adonis's turn.
I'm going to,
You see your lady deputy page has dove towards your foe.
She looks a lot more badass than I do when I play her. Let's be real here.
I'm gonna attack this guy.
All right, give me that attack with advantage.
I hope, actually.
Oh shit. Oh shit. You drive it deep to the place that makes it dead. And with a you destroy it. You have an awkward moment where you look at the crab and the crab looks at you and it just goes clack clack. What do you do next? I think you still have movement and one more attack.
Wait, can I walk up and hit it?
This one?
Yeah, no, this crab. Like, are they attacking us?
No!
It hasn't. Not yet. They were chasing
the crabs
Soren.
are chill?
They were chasing Soren, but they can't find him right now.
The crabs
Okay.
are bigger guys.
But they're chill with me.
You've only seen them attack the slooge.
Okay, I'm just gonna sit here. That's my turn.
All right.
Be like, hands up! Hands up, walk back. This is the way we like to clack clack.
I may die for this.
So that thing misses.
They're looking for me.
So it quivers and quavers and quibbles and quabbles, and you see some violet slooges pop out of its nobles.
Woo! No! Motherfucker. This thing pissing me the hell off.
I have a plan. I have a plan.
What? Oh. There's the spoon in that mug.
Alright, it's a Violet Slooge's turn. And Violet Sloogergarten over here is gonna see Adonis Halford. And it's gonna... Actually... You know what? It's gonna just come right up next to Adonis Halford, and it's gonna unfurl itself, revealing cavernous little bits loaded with icy chunks of violet sludge as it makes a sludge slurry flurry in your direction. Actually, wait, no. Oh, wait, it was a cone. Sorry. I'm gonna have it not come next to you because that would just hit Soren for no reason. All right. Make a con save, Adonis.
Give me a sec. There it is.
All right, so you only take half the cold damage as a slurry of purple little icy sludge bits come at you in a snow clone of assault. And
with the crabs.
reroll a d6.
You still have your second wind?
No,
Yeah.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and so that's its turn. Soren, it's your turn.
All right, time to make a move. I'm gonna stand up. And then I'm gonna. Can I full sprint it right at this thing? Like
You have me
right into the
acrobatics
water.
at advantage because you've got the range.
Okay, acrobatics with advantage. Here we go.
Soren manages to leaps a bit too far and lands up like you wind up cresting the fucking like Debbie Bates splish splash. She was taking a bath, and
No, don't
you
laugh,
are
Josh.
up on the fucking tentacles coming up out of the lake as the crabs bite away at its base and it writhes, trying to swat them away.
I want to try to.
My character wipes away the blood leaking from her nose.
I just want to try to chuck the sand, the salt, at the core that was exposed.
Give me a melee attack at advantage to represent your hand entering the core, or tossing at the core, or range attack at advantage tossing at the core. But you know, I think it'll be Dex plus Prof either way. Yeah, okay. Soren slam dunks it into the core, and even what little of the sludge remaining sand makes contact with it is enough to bore a hole. It unleashes a terrible psychic scream. Everyone make me an int save.
Yikes.
I'm gonna be
Nice.
with you if this fails.
Oh, I had to fail one.
Are the crabs spooked by it? Is that
Yeah,
happening?
they're all like fuck, shit, fuck, shit. You could get a gun, yeah, you know. Insert the Death Grips remix here.
What's Death Grips?
Death Grips is online. So yeah,
They're bands that emos like. No. Hipsters.
Their main tendrils fade, and Adonis's mind is steeled against this. Soren, you feel frightened and like you just want to get the fuck out of here. Debbie Page, you feel the same way. And it goes Kersplat, and the Violet Slooges, Quabble, and Death Burst. Can I get another con save from my boy Adonis? Wait a minute. Yes, 10-foot radius. You do.
Nice, you make it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, so you take like 3 cold damage as yet more of its violet slooginess comes off at you, but it goes pop, pop, pop. And the Konig's crabs beat a hasty retreat back to their territory.
So wait, we killed it?
I'm
Perfect.
afraid, and I'm just getting out of the water. Like, nope. No.
My character is specifically afraid that this was anticlimactic and she expects more from a finale.
Okay, Pat. Okay. Ring me.
Damn, okay.
That's why she's afraid.
All right.
Some sprinting.
Let's just
away.
like holding content, but like only chart this would run when the beast is dead.
Yeah. So after like a turn
I
with
feel
the
like I should be afraid of something big coming from now because that was too easy. I've done the best at saying the challenge as is.
So yeah, you guys run away, and it looks like, as far as you know, you have ended the infestation in the park.
One lead. No more looters, I guess.
Lucia's like,
Well, this
get me
this
the
is
fuck away from this goddamn sludge.
well, I would say this isn't the mother slooge.
Oh?
Yeah, no. So like, this was the nodule in the park.
Oh?
So is there?
Yeah.
Is there? Where else has there been sludge spottings?
There have been collapses and other stuff like that all over town. Do you guys
just
want
not in the
to?
areas we've been to? You mean like?
It's across Innenstadt. So if you guys want to, I would say like after this fight, would you say that you ask around and try and find out more
About sludges? Sure.
about where like the recent collapses have been?
Sure.
Give me some investigations.
Can I use persuasion instead?
You can use persuasion. Oh well, first people have to roll investigation to even know who to ask, but then you can use persuasion.
No, please roll investigation.
Oh well, never mind. You do great on investigation anyway. Soren, I would say you have advantage because of your network of contacts in the city.
Oh, thank God.
Wait, I have a criminal contact. Can I get an
You
advantage?
do have a criminal contact. I would say this is advantage to ask them about, fraudulent
Okay.
insurance claims.
I still
I mean,
fucking suck
I
at it.
also
but
have
alright.
that, but like.
Yeah, all right.
I mean,
So Lucian,
I already rolled a 21, so
Why
like.
bother?
Soren got a 22 off of his advantage, but yeah. So
I mean, fine, I'll roll again. Damn.
Lucian Soren managed to call upon their various networks across the city to discover that the latest collapse has actually been the southernmost portion of the Venig-Volenheim wall, which is a problem because that's going to mean
Wait, sorry, where is that?
That's going to mean COVID-19, but throughout the city. Oh fuck! It's like letting New Yorkers out of their cage.
oh my goodness.
And then wait, where's that?
But I can
Red
make
card.
these jokes.
Red card.
Damn it.
I am the master of lanes. I give the lanes and I take them away. I'm taking
I have
away.
the lane.
I'm taking
This is
away your
my
New York
life
area
right
lane.
now.
I'm taking away your New York area lane. Yes, I know it's your life. Pat is essential personnel, by the way. But yes. So there seemed to be a wall breach, and there was a strange sighting of some vast, sloogey substance down there.
Oh God.
Oh, unluck.
Lee, what are the symptoms of this plague?
It was dead ass a respiratory thing. I think I'm gonna change some elements of that to make it a little less too real. You know what I'm saying?
Fair enough. Yeah.
Yeah, like this was gonna be a cool Plague City arc before we had Plague Cities.
Oh, real life
world.
Plague City.
Yeah, no, Lee, I'm just gonna throw it out there. Like, unrelated to COVID-19, that is kind of not something I'm chill with. So, like,
Yeah, we can just have it be creepy miasma more than disease. Honestly, you guys figure out some medicine. When Lee creates the future.
No, when you create a fucking like a virus arc, and then you go LARPing, and then when you come back, there's a real life virus.
For real.
It's fucking.
So you guys wall breach for this. Yeah. So you guys know of a location where there might be a Mother Slooge, and you also know that it is midnight 01. So
Yeah.
Does anybody have a pressing need to pop off?
I think Heather has to go.
Heather, hit
Yeah.
me with it. Favorites you want to see more of.
I think the fights were structured a lot better. Like, it didn't take a super long time, and that was pretty cool. I think rolling saves like every single round was kind of annoying, but you know, it was still a cool mechanic. But yeah, that's all I got to say.
Why do you want to see more of in the future?
You there?
Yeah.
I got deafened. Oh yeah, I deafened on accident. Sorry. Did you hear me?
Yeah, we heard you.
Okay.
What do you want to see more of?
Trying to think. I liked that we weren't stuck in one place. We revisited that place where we first fought the slime, so that was pretty cool.
I agree.
Awesome.
Yeah, I was gonna say similar things.
All right. Anything else? Or are you good?
I'm good. I gotta get a shower.
All right. Peace.
Bye.
Now, Pat, hit me with it. Favorite, least favorite. You want to see more of?
Alright. So, favorite. I like that we cleared finally the sludgy bookstore. That was taking so long, and I'm very happy that we put that behind us. Although I do kind of wish that the sludgy bookstore had a larger dungeon. I will say, I feel like the dungeon was what I expected to spend this entire session on, and yet it felt kind of small to me for some reason. And I know perhaps that is because I was looking at it from the one side of that map that you made, which was so big, and I love it. And I didn't see the entirety of it, and I thought there was more, but perhaps it was just my imagination. So I thought that we were going to spend the entirety of the session down there, but we did not, which was honestly perhaps a neutral thing. The thing that I think I like the least, well, I feel like we should have finished this luge arc this session, and maybe that is just because I thought of this luge, as most of us I think did, as only like a sludgy bookstore sort of deal, kind of like the nose there. But perhaps there are more than that too, but kind of defeats the purpose of what I'm saying. Which is, I think I thought that we were going to deal with this session. And perhaps much like Dark Prince said the other night, we did not finish the arc that we thought we were on.
Mm-hmm.
That said, I think I thoroughly enjoyed what we did in the bookstore and also in the park. I love that we brought back finally to the park. That was very nice. And the things that I want to see more of. I do very much want to finish this arc. Would love to see this luge put behind us. That said, perhaps I shall end this on a very strange note. Things that I do not want to see more of. I'm going to be very real with you, and I said this during the session, but I have never actually had any interest in exploring the disease-ridden part of the city, and I personally, out of character, as a human being, I hate the plague things. Even before this whole COVID thing came, and now it's too perhaps real for me, but I really don't want to go there. You can count mein very stalwart character that we paid out of such sessions because it just wouldn't be fun for me.
Okay.
That said, again, I love this setting. I love all of those things that they're dealing with. I love the whole premise behind it. That's where that's where the government dogs, and I love my character in this so everything else is great for me, but I must confess the disease thing has never had all that much interest to me, and now the only character, as far as I'm aware, that actually had an interest in going to the disease place was 12, not 12, sorry, Eric. And Eric has changed their character, so I'm
All right,
just
yeah.
like,
So,
nothing's
all right.
good.
So Nillers, give me those Nillers wafers.
So long.
Yeah. So definitely, I don't know, from the beginning, I'm just kind of chronologically talking, but so the fact that I kind of also expected to be in the bookstore the whole time, but I kind of like the fact that we weren't. I feel like we got more done, we cleared more, even though it was kind of a small thing. I also like the idea of this creature having roots. Like I tie it a little into Arma and Contact DLC, but where there's this a creature that
Oh
not even
fuck!
living,
I'm definitely gonna have to make like a radar sequence.
Yeah, like it deeps. Like there's a deeper ancient thing that's rooted in the city that and I like that idea that there's stuff that's happening everywhere because there's this bigger thing that has there's more to it. So I did like that tie-in, and it also brought us back to Council Park, where I feel like we haven't really explored. So I love seeing more parts of the city if we can in the session, just to see get an update. Once we got to Council Park, I like the fact that we didn't understand how to quite defeat it right off the bat. I like how it took us a little thinking and prying things, and I don't know, the whole I think someone said it was I don't understand how to fight this. I liked that. I think it made us think outside the box.
Yeah.
I loved the crab battle with them. That's probably one of my favorite moments of this whole entire thing. I don't know. Now I definitely want to commission some art of a giant crab as our emblem fighting the sludge or something. I don't know, but that was fun, and I think I don't know. I think that's it for the positive. Negatives. I don't really have anything. I mean, most of this was combat focused or whatever. I think.
Could have
think
used more social.
What?
Could it have used some more social aspects? Or
I think I don't know. Even if we yelled I don't know the two things. I think are the most that stick out. These aren't really true negatives. They're just kind of things that I think about and trying to keep up speed and make sense. One was at the final fight. The guards probably could have helped if we yelled at them. I know that's just adding people to the counter, to get involved. But
Yeah.
I have ways to abstract that.
I didn't specifically.
I have ways to abstract that, so that there are forces on the field that help you without actually having to process literally everyone. You might have noticed, I didn't actually process it very closely every individual crab turn.
I know. I just thought it was a little weird they were standing off to the side after you'd already commented they saw it. And I was like,
yeah.
Well,
the other weird thing is that the guards in the other place also stayed upstairs while we did the fighting.
Yeah, that's true too.
Which to some extent can be.
That was one. The second is I think
because your enemies have lots of like effects and other things, I think it would be good just for you to share the conditions like rulings and Roll20, like because I feel like sometimes people like don't realize like what poison means or what grappled means or whatever, like what the effect is, because there was a lot of times we'd say like what does that mean, or what does that, like you're poison, what does that mean, like what does it affect me?
Apparently, you can literally type poisoned into the eye and it'll bring it up.
And type
As a
compendium,
DM, you can also just share it like to everyone, so they just have it pops up in front of them. But like then
Oh,
that way you can
is there
have
share
it as
player
a
options?
have it as a handout. I don't know. That was just something I was thinking, because like I said a couple times tonight where it's like people question like what happens.
I think my issue was that I didn't even realize my character had been poisoned because I
No,
was
no.
away during that portion
No,
of
there was
it.
like I don't know. I had to go look it up. So like I didn't.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. It'd be good to remember because lots of conditions happen, so it's good to actually know what the conditions do.
Yeah, especially with splooge, which have lots of things that happen.
and there's like a bunch of different types of them too that do different things and stuff.
Yeah. I think to see more of,
Which is one of my positives.
I think see more of. Like I said, I do like that we're looking more at the city, so I like the fact that you're exploring more in a session. I like to cram as much in, but I want to obviously see what's in the miasma. As unfortunately, that the BA doesn't want to go there.
I'm so sorry. This is one of my IRL phobias.
No, it's fine.
I mean, like other characters can go there.
I mean, I am curious about what's going on, and like
my character definitely would be down for this, like in character, but as a player, I'm just like
I mean, it makes if
we respect your decision.
Not holding it against you or anything, but I'm just saying, like, as I'm curious as something like, and how does that tie in with the mother splooge, if at all? But
I kind of want to know
too. But otherwise, I mean the usual things of just I want to see what's going on everywhere, but that's time develops those things. So otherwise, it was a good session. I love the cinematics of this whole night.
By what you mean, like the description of things, or just like
the description, and also just kind of like I don't know, just the theatrics of what happened, like just being able to quick jump into a sploogey creature and sneak out the back, and I don't know, like that whole thing, and I don't know. It was very descriptive and I could visualize the whole thing going down.
For sure. Anything else?
No, it should be it.
All right, Rainbow, hit me with it.
Yeah. So, I think this is the first time I've fought Slooges since the very first session that I did, like a long time ago, which was like the second like Freistadt session in general. So like I hadn't seen anything besides the basic gray and green ones, right? So like seeing all the different kinds and things and like all these different like things they can do and stuff was like interesting, and I like when enemies have a lot of variety and like different type and stuff. So that was interesting. I like that. I agree definitely that kind of having like two locations during the session was interesting, especially when you have a session like this where there's not really any sort of social aspect, where it's just like when you're just killing things, like a kind of like a sort of like like setting shift. Not maybe that setting is another way, with like location just like swap in the middle of it can just kind of like it just like lightened it up a little bit. It's just like felt new, because like if we just like gone to the second floor of the like dungeon or whatever, it would have just been like we're in the dungeon killing more things for the past 4 hours, like but the fact that we actually like went somewhere new was cool. What did I not like? It's nothing you can control really. I think just my character is like just the way that I kind of unintentionally made them like this was just not the session for them. And like the thing about the whole game and everything with the fact that there's so many characters and stuff and like a bunch of different like kind of missions, I guess, right? Like there are much better uses of Lucia's time, like her skills and talents or anything are like probably not for this kind of like session, right? So like and like in the story, it wouldn't really make sense that she's doing this. Besides the fact that Adonis is doing it, so she's just like following him basically because she has to. So like, I think maybe getting the other character in could be nice so that it like. Anyways, not stuff you can control, so it's not really important. It's just like stuff I was thinking about near the end of the session, like but like yeah, but like that's not, I don't think that's a negative because it's not really your fault. Like not every session has to have some kind of like social aspect in it, right?
Mhm.
It just didn't like fit well. I was gonna say one other thing and I can't remember now. I don't know. I can't remember what it was. What I want to see more of, I am personally interested in finding out about the miasma and the whole area and everything, and like just seeing more of the city. It sounds like fun for me because like I don't know. I've only personally like been in Innistadt. Like we went to Hallstatt that one time like last week, but like I've been in like this area of the city.
Because you went to the Red Ondori for killing
Yeah.
what's his face, the butcher. So you went through Daku, but in this area, yeah, more or less.
I haven't even been up here. I haven't been up here. I haven't been up here. Like so, like yeah. I don't know if I'm just like unlucky, and every time I come to a session, we just happen to be doing stuff like in this general area.
No. I think what we're gonna clarify now is that you guys have basically like rallied the district of Innenstadt and liberated it, and it's gonna be safe, more or less. Like it's the safest things are gonna get, and
Taxpayer dollars well spent. Am I right? Of course I'm right.
And so you guys have some loose ends, but overall it's safe, and you're gonna be able to call upon the district in the future for things. But yeah, anything else?
Crap.
No, nothing that comes off the top of my head.
Awesome. Thank you all for reviewing, coming through. We love you so much. We also love viewer feedback. I don't know if anything. A friend and I stopped playing Division 2 because like the dollar flew fuel hospitals and stuff. With 2 of us. Yeah. That's fair. I mean, really, a lot of stuff about the Division set up for those games are a little too early right now. Thank you everyone who came through. Jura had to bolt, but thank you so much. Q Prime, good night to you as well. I think you're still here though. Thanks to everyone who came out. We are going to raid Party Up Games.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I will see you on
so say hello to them. They are very lovely people. They're gonna have a Friday stream, and Pat's doing a Saturday night stream. Of course, tomorrow, 8:30 p.m. Eastern, we have Uranium Fever, the Fallout stream. So please do come through for those. We have a great time every time. Peace.
Bye,
and the raid is gonna go through in 10 seconds or so.
Bye, buddies. Hope you find your stream.
Take care. Yeah.